All right, people, welcome to this week's episode of Clinical Role, where we got a bunch of geeky therapists and psychology type people playing Dungeons and Dragons. So unfortunately, this week we are down 2 players. I can hear myself.
It's not me.
Oh, it's our technical
guy.
True.
All right.
Get a headset.
So we are unfortunately down 2 players this week. But we are lucky this week too, though, to have our first guest star. So Joe Lasley is going to be joining us for a few games. So Joe, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hey, happy Sunday. So my name is Joe Lasley, and IRL, I do a few things. I'm a doctoral student in leadership studies at the University of San Diego, where I study group dynamics and role-playing games. So fun times. And I also work at the University of San Diego as a community director.
Tell everyone about the study you did. That's really cool. It needs to get published soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on. It's been said on the internet. So a year ago, I did a study on the impact of Critical Role on people's lives. And so I did in-depth interviews about with some people who had some pretty profound life changes directly connected to their experience with the show Critical Role from Geek and Sundry. And some pretty fascinating findings that kind of add on to the research about how role-playing games are super helpful and psychologically really fun. So I think we're on to a new phenomenon, but we'll see if the journals agree or not.
Well, hopefully they'll publish stuff because it's the way things are going. But so before we get started with games and recaps, does anybody have announcements or things they want to plug? Appearances coming up, talks, anything like that?
Several.
We'll be at Emerald City Comic Con. I think 3 of us will be at Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. Adam and I will be on a panel. I think it's called "Don't Just Game, Game to Grow." It'll be the 2 of us plus Wilder Heath of the Core Gaming Program at the Atlantic Street Center here in Seattle, and then Johnny Spengler of Johnny Knowing's YouTube channel about Minecraft.
Yeah.
Nice.
Take This has a couple of cool things coming up. One, we have a miniature speed painting contest that's going to be happening in the Seattle area on February 17th. We're going to have the judges from the studio crew at Privateer Press. And one part of the grand prize is going to be a one-of-a-kind solid Gabon ebony dice vault from Wormwood Gaming. It's going to be sweet. I don't want to let that thing out of my possession. It's amazing. Additionally, Take This is going to be hosting 2 panels at Emerald City Comic Con. One, Hemming and Health, Self-Care and Cosplay. The other, How to Be a Professional Geek, which includes the Reverend Infuego and Vicky Barcelona of BJ Geek Nation podcast, and Lisa Coronado of Zombie Orpheus Entertainment, Ben Dobbins of Zombie Orpheus Entertainment, and Greg Tito at Wizards of the Coast.
Nice. That's a great.
Yeah, it's a good crew.
How small are the speed paintings? Are they really?
Are you Are you speed painting minis? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, minis. Yeah, it's going to go in 2 1-hour waves, and the best of the bunch gets that one-of-a-kind solid ebony dice vault that is just ludicrously gorgeous.
Can I afford a trip out to Seattle for that?
Can you afford a trip out to Seattle and beat all of the painters?
Yeah. I want to go just to watch this.
Yeah.
This sounds super interesting.
Well, that'll be
how much is the judge's bribe?
Boarding house in Bellevue on February 17th.
Nice. I have 2 people I will send that direction because that's exciting.
That's awesome.
I think so.
Tickets are now on sale for AspieCon 2018. If you go to aspiecon.com, that's going to be Saturday, April 14th at the Queens Athletic Center here in Charlotte. Hope some of you guys could come out to talk D&D and do that. We're going to have 3 D&D tables this year. We had 2 last year and they were packed all day. So we're going to have a third. And then I think one of the gaming stores might be doing a fourth as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So check that out. Any other announcements or appearances we want to?
The appearance of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes. And our panel that we did at PAX Unplugged is on the Geeks Like Us YouTube channel. So check that out if you want to hear us talk about stuff. And Adams, are your panels from PAX South going up on the YouTube somewhere?
We have one that the second one we did, the 7:00 one that was Collaborative Homebrew 101, the cure for the common murder hobo. That one, the audio was recorded and is up on our blog. We posted about it on social media.
Nice.
So it's up on our website at gametogrow.org.
Well, now I have something new to listen to on my commute.
It was really fun. It was a super fun panel. We had made a map with the audience and did some story hooks. It was really fun.
Yeah, LaQueshtag will live for forever.
Look, pound sign. That's an inside joke.
An inside
you have
joke
to
for
watch.
All the
listen to the
who listen to the
panel. Nice. Last quick announcement is, so we're going to be moving the format of our game. So rather than doing a marathon game once a month, we've decided to really make an effort to play more. So we're going to try to play 2 times a month for a shorter amount of time, though. So quantity-wise, in a month, you'll actually get more content, but at a time, it'll be less. So Adam's frozen again.
2.0?
Yep.
2.0.
2.0 is frozen. He's smiling, at least.
Yeah.
All right. So just a few little technical announcements. So all the music that I play during stream comes from Tabletop Audio. And then I am Sven, who is a streamer and also happens to be my husband, is doing all of our technical work of managing the stream and making sure we're cropped appropriately and all our videos are where they're supposed to be and stuff. So big thank you to him while he's managing all of our children and the stream. So very awesome. All right. Last call for announcements. No. Okay. Then let's go ahead and jump into this. All right. When last we left our heroes, they had found themselves in the thriving port city of Mabu. Zuka, their tabaxi guide, had led the party to the shop of her cousin Shin, the cat's meow. There they learned of a deep place within the jungle filled with undeath. A circle of undeath was growing again. They were told by the elder tabaxi, Xissou, to investigate and to try to stop the curse. The party agreed to do their best, and they were advised to seek the aid of one of the local merchant princes, and chose to speak with 2 of them rather than just one. Ramallah, who trades in items of arcane power, and Nori, who primarily trades in armor and weapons. Each of the party went out to take care of their own business, while Shadow remained behind at the request of Xissou. Immeral bought a bunch of healing potions at the request of Shadow. Dick traveled to the Temple District to learn more of the world, while Baeridin and Gragnold went out to do some shopping, with Baeridin acquiring a pet flying monkey named Hobbs. And Gragnold getting some upgraded weapons. The party later moved to the fighting pits and entered a combat trial. They won, but in the process of the fight, Gragnold beheaded one of his foes while he was in his rage. We rejoin them now as the battle comes to an end. All right, so just to remind you all of what's going on. So you are standing in the midst of the fighting pit, and everybody's kind of who works there has kind of come rushed out and dragged all the bodies off, and you're all being kind of quickly ushered into like a back room.
I think we did well.
I think we survived.
I think those go hand in hand. So do you think that there's like a winner's circle ceremony, or I'm hoping for like a big bowl of something, rice maybe?
So as you all are ushered into like this sort of office-y looking room, still kind of beaten down and things, this man comes in. He's fairly finely dressed. He's got like a slick oiled beard. He's like, well, that didn't go so well.
What do you mean it didn't go so well?
Oh.
We won.
You're not supposed to kill.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that now.
That's a
Yeah, you
weird
remember
rule
that
for a
now.
battle arena.
Yeah.
Does somebody have a like rolled up piece of paper or something?
Don't worry, he won't do it again. Well, he might do it again.
I
No,
don't
bad.
think I'm going to go back.
Bad.
Oh, ow. Oh. Emerald, stop it.
Look, you're outside of the city, so fortunately there's not going to be any legal consequences, but we can't allow you back into the arena until you've completed some training.
Oh, that sounds like a win-win.
Further, all the cut of the winnings you all would have earned are forfeit.
Oh.
Oh, Gragnold.
Gragnold. No beheadings.
One thing led to another, and I don't know what happened.
Well,
Uh-huh.
You beheaded a guy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That was I think it's straightforward. This guy's telling us all about it.
I suppose you could talk about it that way.
Oh, what's up, teacher and gamer?
hi, teacher gamer.
Teacher gamer.
Back again. Look,
Gonna make us sing again.
there will be consequences in the city should you not engage in the training and go under the tutelage of the man we've sent for.
All
Who
right.
did you send for?
I don't know what tutelage means.
It's when you're like
Learnings is-
you're in the woods and you're like bears.
Oh, okay. I can handle that.
As you all are standing there, you actually hear this pounding knock on the door. It seems your new teacher is here now. And he opens the door, and this humongous man comes in. He towers over all of you. He's older gentleman, probably seems to be late 40s, early 50s, maybe. You see lots of battle scars across his body, dreadlocked hair. He moves with like the power of like one of the big cats. You see that every movement he does is deliberate, very controlled, not too much energy, not sparing any. He's very much so in control of his person. The ringmaster looks at him and says, "This is Ojek the Storm." He points over to you, Gragnold. He's the one that needs training. I can hear myself through somebody. I don't know who it is. It's really distracting.
Oh, you don't know?
All right. You go with him, you train with him. Then we will discuss if you're able to come back into our fighting rings again.
How long do you need to train me? I've sort of got a mission, got a team, or four or five, depending on how you count him. 4 or 5 best friends.
We have a place to be. How long is this going to take?
You see the Storm kind of looking at you, sizing you up.
His name is the Storm.
Ojek the Storm.
Reject the Storm.
Ojek.
Oh.
Give me 2 days.
2 days. Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Gragnold, are you sure about this?
I
don't know about this guy.
He's the Storm.
Is that with a capital T?
Oh, I think it's
It's like a mock.
I don't know how to spell. I don't know.
It's like Nope, I can't think of anything.
I think it's D-A. Duh. The
So,
Storm.
Mr. The Storm.
You just kind of kind of looks. He hasn't really paid any attention to anyone except for Gragnold since walking in this room.
Big man on campus over here.
Do you even know what a campus is?
Yep. It's a place you paint.
That's a
God.
You know what? That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Good job on that.
I'm the biggest one in this picture.
We lost Adam 2.0's video.
Oh, and now I'm in two places.
Yep. Oh, there we go. All right.
Big man on canvas.
He kind of just seems, come. And he turns and starts walking out. You see Dick kind of looking around. He's like, what the hell? I don't get it. If this was combat. I know they told us not to kill anybody, but it's got to happen sometimes, right?
That's what I said.
It does seem a little odd.
Decapitations do not just happen.
Well, you have give someone 2 swords. What do you expect to happen?
No. What are you just walking along and all of a sudden, oops, look at there. The head was there when I found it.
I tried to put it back on.
Oh my God.
Marty kind of pops out of Dick's room. Oh, jeez, I don't know. Decapitations do seem to happen an awful lot.
Thank you, Marty. It's nice to know somebody's on my side.
Is that audio cutting out for you? It's cutting out, like in and out for me.
So, what does Gragnold do?
My audio is cutting out, so I missed half. I heard every other word that you were saying.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So, the quick summary is Ojek has walked out of the room, kind of gave you a little nod to follow him, and Dick is kind of sitting there being like, what the hell? This seems odd. And Marty's saying that you seem to behead a lot of people, so beheadings happen.
Spontaneous beheadings.
It's still cutting out. Hold on.
Oh.
Adam, you're Gragnold.
Well, I don't know about all this. I feel like this trainer guy could give me a big hand and be very helpful.
You're doing great, Adam. You're doing great.
Wouldn't it be great if he came walking through my frame too?
That'd be fabulous.
Back in the background of all the other frames. This is turning more and more into the Muppet Show.
Muppety dance.
Oh god, that's gonna be stuck in my head now forever.
Okay, so right now I'm going 2 for 2 and getting songs stuck in your head. First, we go with I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts. Then we go with Mana.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
spectacular.
okay with one of those.
Wait, is one or both stuck in your head? Because if both are stuck in your head at the same time, it's even more spectacular.
Is it like a remix?
Phenomena.
Is it a full-on, you're mixing them together kind of experience?
Oh, yeah, no. It's DJ What's It who's mixing it together, dropping the bass.
Yeah.
Manama, do.
Now I want to hear this.
Way down.
Can you hear us now?
I don't know, but this is
Can you guys-
hilarious. It's like watching video conferencing circa 1995. It is just twitch.
That's what it sounded like too.
Yes. Can you hear us now? Or is it?
I can. I don't know what's going on with these headphones. Okay, I'm here.
All right. So, are you good? Did you hear the summary before or no?
I heard that Dick and Marty were there, and then something's.
Okay. So, Ojek left the room, but kind of nodded for you to follow him. While Dick and Marty were kind of standing there, being like, "This is kind of BS," but also and saying that beheadings tend to happen around Gragnold.
I don't know. I'll follow him.
All right.
I'm gonna follow Gragnold also.
I'll go with him.
Oh, thanks, guys.
This is great. We're all gonna get training.
Somebody's gonna watch this fool.
Mr. The Storm, is this training gonna involve any snack breaks?
As you guys walk out and you the Storm or Ojek the Storm standing out there, he looks back and Points at Gragnold. Him only.
Only he's going to get the snack breaks? It feels a little one-sided, I'm just saying.
I'm wondering if maybe they could come along and just, provide some moral support.
He looks at you and just...
Yes?
Mr. The Storm, we're kind of a package deal.
Yeah, I feel so supported.
He kind of inclines his head and starts to walk down the street, or walk out and lead you guys. Gragnold, you notice he keeps you fairly close to him as he goes back into the city. You're led... You go back through the gate by the fighting pits, down only a couple of streets before Ojek leads you to a rather large but plainly adorned home. The doors open into a courtyard, and you see, off to the right side, there's a smaller room. He points to Gragnold. You follow, and to the rest of you. You may watch, but do not interfere.
All right.
Fine for now.
Baeridin's going to tug on Immeral's pants and say, did you bring any popcorn with you?
Oh, for the love of... Hold on. I reach into my pockets and I pull out whatever bits of food I have hidden in there.
All right. Oh, and by the way, where's Hobbs?
I'm assuming Hobbs is clinging to my back right now.
All right. So just a real quick
I'm
thing.
going to offer half the food to Hobbs.
With Hobbs, for the most part, if you tell me he's doing something and you guys are going along and doing stuff, he'll continue with you. But if you forget about him and then have to go, oh, wait, where's Hobbs or what's he doing? You're going to have to roll a d20. And that will determine what Hobbs is doing.
Okay.
Oh, Hobbs is going to be a little bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
That sounds about right.
Sounds like
Hobbs is going to be a troublemaker.
I offer him a tuna fish sandwich.
Wait, I had tuna in my pockets?
You had a whole sandwich that was in your pocket. You just pulled it out.
That's gross.
It's pretty gross.
Oh no, you want to hear... I can top that grossness. We had a tuna salad in our fridge that went a little bad, and we threw it away and told our son to go take out the garbage, and heard this big splat. And our son came in and said, I got bored walking to the trash can, so I started swinging the bag, and the tuna salad's on the roof.
I think I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
roof tuna salad.
Yep.
Delicious.
Anyway. All right, let me lead you. So as you guys follow down the corridor, you're led into the courtyard of this home. And you can see the outside perimeter of it is stone. There's various rocks of different sizes set to one side. There's poles set into the walls and other places. There's different weapon racks around. You see some of them are wooden, obviously training weapons. Others are actual, look like they're battle ready. There's a small kit of medical supplies to one side. And prominently on the far wall, you see a small shrine. And I'll bring you guys over to this. And so real quick for the reasoning for the name of this particular NPC comes from the person who provided me with this picture, because I could not find any pictures that I liked that were open licensed. So thank you to TJ Storm for sending me his awesome vacation photos. So he goes and he descends down. So in the center of this is a sand training ground and a training pit. And while there is there's an airy second story that looks over this training yard, and then above it, it's not a solid roof, but a tented roof. So it's rather airy feeling and almost like it's open air, but that way the sandpit doesn't get drenched every day during the rains. He goes and he steps into the center of the sand ring, and he turns around and looks at you and just goes, attack.
Don't do it, Gragnold. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Who do you want me to attack? I don't see anyone.
He's doing.
You. Oh, I saw that once. All right. I guess here goes you. But it's hard for me to turn this off once it turns on. If you know what I mean.
Oh.
And you see.
I turn to Baeridin and I just say, "This is not going to go well."
If he decapitates this guy, is he going to get trained by like the winner?
That's not exactly what I was thinking.
You see a slight smile come across his face as he pulls out this, and his eyes start to flash red with rage.
The Storm's eyes.
The Storm's eyes.
Rage?
Yes.
Why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything to you.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna tentatively try to do like a training attack on him.
Okay, go ahead. So this is going to be combat, but this is going to be by Theater of the Mind. Okay, that hits. All right. He's as the blood, as you kind of smack into him, he smiles at you. Oh, he's going to actually miss.
Ha! You call you the storm. More like a cloud. I look over there.
Good job. Yeah. Brandon gives a huge thumbs up.
I give Baeridin whatever crumbled bits of Nature Valley granola bar I find in my pockets.
All right.
That'll be 35 gold.
And I just let's at least enjoy what's about to happen.
So he kind of smiles as his blade kind of comes down near you, looking at you, and again with his hand.
You gonna go for this, Gragnold?
I don't know. That was embarrassing for you. I don't know if I think I should be training you. All right. Well, here's how you swing a weapon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he smiles as he's going to...
I have one in my other hand, too. I can show you how that one works.
Recklessly attack you.
Oh, God.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I suppose I'm hurt now.
Oof.
Where are you with your hit points, by the way?
I don't know. I gotta go look. I had 26. So...
All right, well, you just took 23.
I guess I'm hurt now. Oh, I thought this was for training! Well, if that's the case, I'm going to rage then. I'll get back at you.
All right.
And do 2 attacks with the...
Okay.
With the Raging Scimitar. And then Raging Scimitar offhand.
Okay. With every hit, like, he just kind of keeps smiling at you.
That's creepy.
Jesus.
I'm down.
Did he take like the flat end of the blade and just swing for the cheap seats?
Yeah. He basically like just kind of came down and just smacked you. So it didn't do full damage. It actually just did enough to bring you to the point of unconsciousness. As you feel the world just kind of blacking out around you, you feel a hand. The next thing you're aware of is a hand grasping your shoulder, and as you feel some sort of liquid pouring down your throat.
Is it pouring down my throat from the inside or the outside?
The inside. You heal up 9 points.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was blood.
Which one?
He looks at you and says, your rage is strong, but it is uncontrolled.
That's true, I suppose.
We shall train today and tomorrow. You will learn how to focus your rage, to turn it into a better weapon, but one that will not get you into as much trouble. Come. Your friends, he looks back to all of you, and you may stay, but he and I will be working together alone.
Gragnold, what do you think? Do we trust him?
Well, he almost killed me.
That's not necessarily a reason to not trust him.
I suppose. He poured something down my throat, though. I think it healed me.
Phrasing. God.
Phrasing.
Oh.
I cannot say he will not be harmed, for training is harmful at times. He will not be permanently damaged, though.
Okay, fine. So he won't be permanently damaged. You'll train him up. You won't hurt him. Well, you won't damage him. Well, you won't kill him.
Could we have you squiggle on some paper to make sure that's the case?
He wants a contract.
That's what it's called, yes.
He wants your assurances.
You have them.
Not to be religious.
He walks up and he pulls a small dagger from his hand or from his belt, and he slices open his hand.
Oh God, you're barbaric.
Going up to the statue, and he places his hand on the statue.
Oh man. Okay,
I swear on the life of my God.
When in Rome.
He smiles down at you, Gragnold. We shall train. You shall learn to focus your rage.
All right.
Oh, we got Siraron joining us. I'm going to butcher that. Siraron.
Rah-rah.
Ron.
Rah-rah-ron.
I'm just going to be drunk at 10 a.m. my time. And Ron.
Totally fine. It's like acceptable drinking times in places.
Sunday.
That's true.
The whole
And
day.
it is Sunday.
Sunday is drinking day.
Well, Baeridin seems satisfied. He's like, this seems like a good training thing. And he's going to turn to Immeral and he's going to say, Immeral, let's go find our own trainers. I'm picturing that my trainer's going to be gigantic, like some type of giant statue man.
Dick kind of looks like, this seems strange. It's kind of fucked up. I think we should go.
Yeah, you guys lead on. I'll follow.
Greg, don't bring me back a souvenir.
All right.
No body parts.
I'll do my best. That's why I'm here. No body parts.
All right. Gragnold, so we're going to just kind of cover a couple of days of training really quickly.
Montage?
Is it a montage?
It's a montage of training. Basically, he keeps running you through learning how to rage, but also how to control your final blow. How to continue to understand the health and the well-being of those around you, so that you fight with a frenzy, you fight with a rage, you ignore the pain, yet you're able to keep enough of your mind that you know when to stay your blade, you know when to change one of your swings to be less deadly. It's very hard training. It's one of those things where you don't get to rest a whole lot, but the things you learn, you know that it's going to take you a long time to fully understand what he's taught you. You do share stories of the different totems that you follow, learning about one another and how to focus the rage and to become a warrior who gets to live to old age.
Is he a firm yet gentle teacher?
Very much so.
Very supportive. I'm like swinging my scimitar as hard as I can at a training dummy, and then he grabs my arm and goes,
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a bunch of shots of you like doing it and then like not succeeding.
right.
So
He
you're
puts,
like,
he puts his arm on my shoulder,
and then
tells me to get back into it.
right,
Yeah.
and then you like fail a bunch, and then you like finally get it once,
Yeah.
and then you're like, hey, yeah. and he gives like a solemn nod of approval when you.
I want him to
Yeah.
give me a silent thumbs up.
Yeah, you teach it. Actually, he didn't know
He
the
doesn't do that till
signal.
the very end.
Yeah, but as
Thank you, the storm.
as you're getting ready to leave, he kind of just no.
You're
One
like
of
the father I never got.
one of the things though he will just impart to you is understanding that anger, understanding that your rage, it's a power, and
What's
just
up,
like
Tiger Planet? Seems good.
anything that is powerful it can be used to destroy others, but also can destroy yourself.
Do I need to have great responsibility?
No.
He kind of looks at you. I don't know that you could handle that quite yet.
Fair enough.
No, you need to not kill people so often.
All right, someday.
That's what you do.
But he does tell you, though, he's like, I wish for you to survive. Too many of us do not.
All right. It's not a huge vote of confidence, but all right. You hope I live. Well, I hope you live.
I'm retired now.
Oh,
I'll live until the gods see fit for me no longer to be here.
well, I hope that's a long time from now.
Me too. And then with that your training would be complete, and he would send you on your way with.
There's a handshake.
No.
I think
No, he would
I
do
think-
like the bro handshake, you know.
It would be the
There you go. No, we could totally like try to.
Oh, thank you for that axiomatic wisdom, Tiger Planet.
All right. For the rest of the party, you guys make your way back out into the streets, and so it's getting on into evening now. The sun's starting to set. The afternoon rains have come and gone. As you all are walking down the street, Dick's like, "What the hell? This seems all really kind of fucked up to me."
When does it not?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Valid point. And you see
Listen.
Marty kind of pop out his shoulders. Oh no, Dick! I think I'm kind of getting used to some of this. Like, you know, Gragnold kind of messed up, and now he's going to get training so he doesn't do that again. Shut up, Marty. Nobody asked you.
Oh, yes, it's going to get wrapped up in a neat half-an-hour episode.
When Marty popped out, everybody who is in there, make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, it's terrible.
All right. Baeridin immediately... Gragnold's up there. He's
What?
training.
I thought I heard something.
Baeridin, you notice a young man, as soon as Marty appears, stopping and his eyes growing very wide. He's not from around here. That much is very obvious from his dress. One of the things you notice, he's got a tabard on with a blazing sun in the very center of it. And he kind of watches you guys for a moment, sees where you go, and then he kind of scrambles back and runs off into the crowd.
Baeridin will turn to Marty and I'll say, "Man, you do get all the weird looks. That guy over there was like totally freaked out by you guys."
Yeah, I know. That was kind of weird, huh? Just like, shut up, Marty.
Says the semi-disembodied child in Marty's or Dick's shoulder.
Don't listen to him. He's crazy. Are you guys? Would you guys go back to the inn, or is there any place else you'd want to go beforehand?
Well, we got the potions. I got to take those back and deliver that since I was given the money to go do that.
Shadow is going to catch up with you guys, is what her last thing was.
Okay, so she'll find us, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. All right, then I will hold on to all of these 6 healing potions until I can till Shadow catches up with us.
You have the bag of holding.
Oh, that's right, I do, don't I?
Yeah. So you're only ever carrying around a little satchel. So
That's nice.
So it gives you that true monk look. You don't
Yeah.
want to have like a big backpack on that doesn't look a lot like
Yeah,
No,
that's
it messes up with the monk aesthetic.
It's the aesthetic. It's the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's very important. Very
yeah, it's
important.
gonna look like you don't have very much. Humble beginnings.
You have humble
But-
beginnings. Not a giant bag
Well,
of
hold
gold.
on a sec. Let me just reach down into my bag of holding.
And then you can pull out like a big staff out of your.
Yeah.
Oh
10 foot
my
pole.
God, where did that come from? Oh my God, I got a book in there too.
So as you guys make your way back to the inn, let me change you
So-
over.
Baeridin continues to talk about wanting to find a trainer for about another half an hour.
Okay, fine. We'll find a trainer.
Asking Immeral to train him first, and then failing
tempt me.
that, asking Hobbs to train him, and then failing that, mostly getting distracted with stuff that's on the street. And then he's going to actually come to his senses a little bit as we finally near the inn, and he's going to say, "Shouldn't we ask some people about these, like the magic item person or the weapons person or whatever? Find some information."
Emerald, by the way, as Gragnold's, or not Greg, sorry, as Baeridin's running around, he's got a leash hanging off of him, kind of dragging in the street.
Oh no! Hey Baeridin,
Yeah,
where's Hobbs?
Hobbs is right here. He's right. Oh, he is
Yeah.
driving an
Go ahead.
errand for me.
Go ahead and roll a d20. 9. Let's see this. You look around and actually you see Hobbs not too far off. His wings are still clipped. He can't quite do this the way he wants to, so he's on the ground, but he keeps flapping his wings out and doing these little kind of somersaults and landing, and kind of jumping up and doing these little somersaults and landing again.
Baeridin's gonna go over and do exactly that. He's gonna go and clap and cheer him on.
All right, as you guys are making your way back towards the inn, you do notice that there's 2 people following you.
What do these people look like?
Baeridin, you'd recognize one of them as being the younger boy that you saw earlier, and standing next to him is a man with a similar blazoned sun on his chest. They're kind of both staring at Dick pretty intently.
You're gonna softball that one in, okay? Just underhand it.
I was saying
All
I
right,
think
now
I said funny
those
things
that are
earlier,
watching,
and nobody's gonna
a
come.
training swing, or training
Nobody.
ball, okay?
All right.
I said something about pouring down my throat, and everyone was like, "Ooh, you talk to your mother with that mouth?" Jesus.
Meanwhile, our DM is telling everybody we're staring at Dick.
Dick kind of looks back. He says, "What the hell do you think their problem is?"
Maybe they want to sell you something. We should ask them about it.
As you guys are approaching the inn, the guys are continuing to watch you, but not come up too close. Marty eventually pops out of Dick's shoulder too and looks back and says, "Geez, Dick, I don't know about these guys. I wonder why they're looking at us like that." And as soon as Marty comes out, they both start and they come forward, and the man looks at him and says, "It is true. You do have the Star Child. Why do you have the
What
Star Child? The Star Child. Why do you have the Star Child coming out of your shoulder?" Dick's like, What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
Thank you.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Star Child.
Now, where does that from?
He's been a gift of Pelor to this world.
Explain.
He's the bringer of new times, the one who speaks out and gives us our powers to fight Orcus.
Baeridin's gonna put his hands on his hips and look up at Marty, and he's gonna say, "Marty, how come you never told us about any of this?"
Oh, jeez, I don't know what's going on here. How do you all know Marty? And the man said, "You know his proper name. Please, sir, you must come with us. There's much we need to ask you, much we need to do." And Dick kind of looks at it and is like, "Look, guys, I want to go hear what these guys have to say. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning."
Baeridin's gonna kind of grimace, and he's gonna say like, "Okay, but if they do end up selling you some really good stuff, you make sure to share it with everybody."
So
Yeah.
I actually try and take Dick and Marty aside for a moment. Excuse us, star cultists. One moment. Dick, you're really going to go with these people?
Look, Immeral, I appreciate you saying something, but look, I need to find out what they know about Marty. Why do they know? And Marty just kind of pops up. He's like, "It's very odd. They kind of creep me out, Dick."
Talking shoulder. All right, but you know what? You be careful.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just take care of sweet Baeridin there.
No,
Sweet
no,
Baeridin.
I'll keep an eye on him.
That little monkey of his. They suit one another.
His name's Gragnold.
Is that little monkey gone again, by the way?
No, it's still there.
Baeridin's actually playing patty cake with it. He doesn't know how to play patty cake, but Baeridin's trying to teach it.
So
We'll have you make
like
the monkey's just gonna.
No, like this. On your legs first. You're terrible at this.
Look, Immeral, these guys seem weird, but so does everything here. I want to find out what they know about Marty and if they can maybe figure out how the hell to get him out of my shoulder.
Okay, now do you have a way of getting in touch with us if things go south?
Well, I know where you guys are. I'll come and talk to you in the morning. If, I don't know. What would you suggest here? You don't have, like, internet.
The devil's the internet. No, do you have any sort of scrying device that will let you get in contact with us if you're in trouble?
No, I don't have a scrying thing. I can... And he's not enough levels of cleric to have that spell. Right.
Signal flare.
Yeah.
Look.
Send a carrier pigeon.
I'll create a big distraction with my chromatics orbs. I can't seem to hit too many people with them, but I bet I could hit a few buildings. So if needed, if there's a big fire tonight or something, that was me.
Okay, fine. Either way, as long as you can get in touch with us if the need be, then that's fine.
Yeah. All right. And he kind of looks over at these like, all right, sun people things.
All right, cultists.
Where are we going? And the man's... I'm an acolyte of Pelor. the sun child or the star child has come to us in visions and is helping to spread more light through the world. We're anxious to know what you know of the star child and what it could mean that you carry him on you. Please come with us. All right, more of this freaky religious stuff.
Baeridin's gonna just turn to Dick and say, "Hey, have a good time. Don't drink the Kool-Aid."
They'll be drinking my Kool-Aid before long. Sweet Baeridin.
I don't know what that means.
All right. With that, Dick starts kind of mumbling, and he burps really loudly, and you see like a little bit of drool coming out of the side of his mouth as he's following these two guys along. And the younger of the two is kind of looking up at Dick, and you see this look of... There's like... He's awed by him, but he's also a bit disgusted at the same time.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds like
Okay, awe and disgust.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, right there.
That's a good way to-
That's the kind of look right there.
I'm amazed, but also
Exactly.
like it's
Yes.
kind of horrific.
All right.
I want you to do all of my confused emotions.
All right.
So,
Challenge, except your camera's frozen, so I'll just do it all
I
your.
know you have to do it.
Just give me an emotion and I'll emote for you.
so down 3 party members now. You two go into the inn and sit down for a moment. Would you talk about anything, or how would your characters react at this point?
What, down 3 party members?
Well, Shadow's gone on a mission right
Right.
now.
Shadow's off being mysterious.
Yep.
Right.
Dick and Marty, who have gone off to the cult of Kubrick to be a star child. And then
And Gragnold's getting trained.
Gragnold is off being trained montage style.
Yep.
And eventually is hoping for a silent but paternal thumbs up from his trainer, Mr. The Storm. You know what it's time for? An ale.
I think Baeridin agrees.
And by the way, Baeridin, they come in pints.
Whole pints?
Gragnold would disapprove.
So you two sit down, having a pint.
I think Baeridin's gonna ask Immeral about like his past and like how he wound up here. Just like, how did you wind up here and all this craziness?
Which craziness? Got to be more specific.
I don't know. It all seems pretty nuts. That seems like. By the way, Baeridin got a little cup for Hobbs for his beer as well.
So we actually have a drinking monkey.
Apparently.
I mean, I don't know if Hobbs is drinking it. He might hate it. I don't know.
And I think you should have Hobbs in your journal there.
Yes, go drinking monkey. Yes, go.
It doesn't show up in my journal.
How's the training going there, Gragnold? That's some good training right there.
This is a dance party now.
Triumphant music.
Phenomena.
Triumphant music.
Phenomena.
He's getting stronger.
There you are.
There
There we go.
there's Hobbs. Hi, Hobbs. Hobbs the flying monkey. There's a Constitution save.
He's okay for now.
He's gonna be flying drunk in a moment.
Yeah.
Well, I see
Don't worry.
Mr.
One
Wings are
wing's
still
gonna be flapping. He's gonna be corkscrewing.
No. I mean, like, how did you learn all the punchy stuff and then wind up here drinking with me?
How'd I end up with all the punchy thing?
Yeah.
First of all, let's keep that on the down low in a tavern.
Oh. Is it a secret punchy thing?
I think you have to whisper like this.
Oh, is it a secret punchy thing? It's hard to do Baeridin's voice while whispering.
I'm doing an effective job. No, it's just not a wise thing to, brag about one's fighting prowess in a tavern while drinking.
Oh, are you worried about that guy? And then Baeridin's just gonna point at the biggest, roughest, toughest looking guy. Because he is giving us the hairy eyeball for sure.
You see this guy who's kind of disinterestedly just chugging down a large pint. He kind of looks over at Hobbs. It's just...
Oh, you can't see me on the camera. I wave enthusiastically to that guy.
I'm just mirroring him. It's going to be Adam's proxy.
He just kind of looks at his drink, nods, and holds up for another.
I give him a thumbs up.
Baeridin turns back to Immeral and goes, "But you're so good at it. I watched you punch that guy like right in the bits. He was a snake guy, so I don't know what his bits are called.
Okay,
but you punched him all over the place."
Baeridin, keep your voice down.
All right, sorry.
We do not want to start a brawl.
Oh, because we might wind up decapitating somebody and wind up like Gragnold did.
Right.
Trained
There
for
we
2
go.
days for free.
All right. Baeridin puts his finger on his nose like he gets inside information.
So to answer your question, I grew up on the streets. Got by picking pockets. Pretty good at it too. Picked the wrong pocket. Or the right one. Don't know. And the abbot whose pocket I picked adopted me into the monastery, and that's where I've been.
So why'd you leave?
If you haven't noticed, I have a tendency to argue.
No.
Shut up. And it didn't always go over well with the other monks.
Were they all silent? Because it would be really easy to win those arguments.
They were all silent monks, but there was a certain serenity there that I have a tendency to sort of buck.
Mm.
So that's how I ended up here. Went out into the world to try and find some measure of peace and inclusion, and that's where I am.
Baeridin will loudly slap his hand on the table and say, "Don't worry, buddy, we'll find you some peace." And some quiet, too.
Oh, God, Baeridin. Okay, Tiger Planet, that is brilliant. I didn't just pick a pocket. I picked a home.
Aww.
Oh.
So it's...
No. Keep the
Baeridin
ruckus,
slaps the table like...
ruckus down.
Oh, right. We're not good at punching people.
A furred hand kind of comes onto your shoulder, Gragnold, or Baeridin, as you say that. And, yes, keep it down. And you see Shin standing there.
Shin! Oh, sorry. Shin!
There we go.
Well, it seems you all have had a bit of an exciting day.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here, and you see he motions forward, and there's another tabaxi with him. A friend of ours arrived in town today, and I thought that they might have a place amongst you all, at least keeping you in line, perhaps?
Good luck. I keep trying.
And he motions forward. Joe, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. So about 5'7" tabaxi with brown fur, black tufts on the points of his ears, and dark eyebrows. Stands very, very tall, and he's wearing very rough tanned leather. Looks like like DIY leather, and kind of steps forward, and he looks at the introducer and says, "This is very kind of you, but there is no place for me."
Look, you said
There's no place for him.
I think we need to borrow a chair from another table.
No, we can pull up a chair.
Shin helps you. And how do you pronounce your character's name?
Xissou.
This is Xissou. Immeral. Baeridin.
Xissou?
Xissou is my name.
Xissou.
Xissou.
That's what I said, right?
Xissou.
Xissou.
Yes.
These are
Yes, that what?
Xissou, these are the ones I was telling you of who are going to try and get rid of this curse that is taking over our land.
We must get rid of the curse.
Oh, you're going to help us with it, Xissou?
You are going to help Xissou with this?
Does Xissou refer to Xissou in the third person? Definitely.
Now I do, yes. Now Xissou does.
Look, I'll let him explain himself where he's come from and things, but I have gotten you to a meeting with Ramallah Nouri. It is going to be in a couple of days. I'll send you word the night before, but look, think about the things that you're going to wish to request from them. I would suggest making a list of things you definitely will need to survive in the jungle, some things that would be nice, and then stuff that you can survive without but would make things a little easier for you. Also, might be helpful if you can come up with even just like a temporary name for your group to introduce yourselves that make you seem a little bit more official and likely to get more support. But for now, I have to get back to the shop. Xissou, take care.
Okay.
Temporary name.
Temporary. Yeah, no, apparently we need a group name.
All right. Baeridin Gang.
I was going to say Gragnold gang, but I'm not there.
Part of me wants
alliteration
to go with like the unpronounceables.
The Baeridin and
Bunch, the Baeridin bunch.
Baeridin bunch.
The Gragnold gang. The Immeral.
Immeral's imbeciles.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Trying to think of an I word.
The Immeral imbeciles.
Yeah.
The muscles. I'm hearing a vote from teacher and gamer of the Beheadsman.
Well, that's not bad.
That's really not bad.
That's not bad.
Tiger Planet, what you got? The Immersals?
Immersals.
The accidental decapitators.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One day only you will meet them, but one time only. The accidental decapitators. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I actually like
whole axe, but you only need the air.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Domingo.
So we got the accidental decapitators. We got the beheadsmen. Again, Tiger Planet, if you're around, what you got?
We need a name like did the Captain Planet crew have a name?
The Planeteers.
The Planeteers.
Tears.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Except
what
we're going to be some messed up Tom Waits version of it.
Oh, that's true.
And I'll be the drunk.
Oh, that's really good, Tiger Planet.
That's
The Natural
amazing.
Wonders, or
The
Nat
Nat
ones
Ones.
for short. That's super good. I think that might be the best one so
Brilliant.
far.
I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'll let you guys talk
That's-
name
I
stuff
think
for a
that's
minute.
my
I have to pee really, really badly. So
Oh, we get to vamp.
you guys vamp for a moment. I'm gonna go pee.
I'm gonna go pee.
Slink off. Yeah, I think nat ones. That's
That's super
you're
good.
the natural wonders. Call us the nat one.
I like it.
That's perfect.
Wait, so have we lost 2 people?
I think so. Should we go? Should we do an actual break and do commercial?
I think this may be an appropriate time.
But I just got here.
Okay, listen, Xissou.
We invite Xissou to come and sit at the table and offer him a beer, which I'm picturing. It's up to you, but I'm picturing that he does not drink.
Yes. So I sit down very properly and very thank you. He grimaces as he sips it.
That's perfect. I love it.
So,
You
Xissou, you don't seem to be enjoying your ale.
is this acceptable to you?
Is this acceptable to me? Hold on. I take a big swig. I don't go blind. Yes, this is acceptable to me.
It's good. Drink up.
Good. Okay.
Baeridin slaps him on the back. Good.
Ta-da!
Xissou says, "Oh yes, this is good," and slaps you back on the back.
Xissou is much bigger than Baeridin, so Baeridin just falls off his chair.
Does Baeridin go rolling?
Yeah,
A Baeridin roll?
a Baeridin roll. It's a barrel roll.
A barrel.
Mm,
Should
this
have named my character Barrel, which sounds like Daryl.
I'm Daryl, and this is my brother Daryl.
Yeah. So Baeridin gets back up, and hops on the chair, and he goes, "That's the spirit."
That is the spirit. Wow. Okay. I take another big swig of this stuff. Megan,
Xissou
how strong is the ale?
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm clearly not
You are
slurring yet.
You're not slurring. You're fine.
God, this is good stuff though.
Baeridin, you're starting to feel a little lightheaded and woozy. After the fight and everything that you've been doing today, like in the heat, it's really going to your head.
This is good stuff. Baeridin just starts suggesting a whole list of names for the group.
By the way, is the Belta Dormant Kind still on Immeral?
I don't think so. I think Gragnold took it back.
Take it back? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You did have it long enough to get a beard, though.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'll be shaving that.
Xissou will watch. You may enjoy your inhibitions.
Enjoy my inhibitions.
Is that-
You enjoy watching us enjoy ourselves.
Oh, shouldn't have gotten him a pint.
You can see Baeridin's kind of like weaving a bit, and Hobbs is kind of sitting next to him, trying to like climb on his shoulder and get it a little bit more into it. Baeridin's drink.
Oh, Hobbs is getting into it. This
Get
is
your
He's
own
trying to-
pint.
Just
No. Stop trying to use your cup. You have a cup. Use your cup.
Are we attracting any stares as the small, loud humanoid
Xissou is
yelling at the monkey?
Xissou is unblinking at both of you.
Okay, Xissou,
Yes.
unclench.
It is dangerous.
To unclench?
The curse. We must stop the curse.
What?
Oh, it is
hello. What? How much have you had to drink? What curse are we talking about?
That was like the big curse.
Yes. That one. It is.
Don't you remember with the souls and stuff? You had that
Oh.
vision?
Okay, yeah, that curse. All right.
So you know the curse. This is why Xissou is told, you will help me. We must end the curse.
Okay. Well, then let's have a drink and then let's go end the curse.
Acceptable.
Xissou, what do you bring to the table? What kind of cool skills or whatever?
Xissou reaches into a large kind of pocket and pulls out a skull. It's a jaguar skull and slams it on the table.
All right, that's
Okay.
pretty cool. You brought that to the table. I get it.
The eyes kind of start glowing like an aquamarine color.
That thing
Yeah.
is glowing. Oh my!
Just
Oh
the
God.
eyes, yes. And then the skull becomes like radiating aquamarine light. I have been gifted.
With a nightlight.
You see a few patrons kind of looking over, and they
I shut it off.
seems like odd stuff maybe is a little bit more commonplace here in some ways.
Is this okay? Xissou does this?
We don't know. Is anybody else really objecting?
It's good with me, Xissou. Good
I'm worried about
job.
you. I'm worried about the other people.
Oh yeah, right. There's other people.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
forgot we're whispering.
Oh, we're not whispering. Jeez, my God. No, we're not whispering.
Xissou, you gotta whisper if we're gonna punch stuff.
No, will you shut up about the punching?
Have you been punching and fighting?
No, we're not talking about that in a tavern.
Yeah, you have to whisper about it.
Do you know the one who was so savage? I hear these rumors of this fighter who was very savage.
Yes, we know him.
We do?
Wait, shush! Yes, we know who that is.
He would be very useful for ending the curse.
Oh my gosh.
It is
Who
very
is it,
savage
huh?
in the jungle.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
It is
Who
very
is he,
savage
huh?
then
in the
let's
jungle.
go find him, I suppose. But let's finish our drinks first, because he
Yes.
still has time to train. Are you still training there, Gragnold?
I think so. I'm not sure.
All right. Did you guys come up with a name while I was gone, by the way? Or
I think Natural Wonders, the
I
Nat
think natural-
ones.
the Nat ones? I love that.
So
I think
good.
that's the way we're going.
That's
That's
so
so good.
brilliant.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
What I imagine is that the party that Immeral, Baeridin, and Xissou and Hobbs hang out drinking late into the evening, suggesting names and writing stuff on napkins.
Yes.
Until eventually they go to bed, and when they wake up in the morning, Nat Ones is like the one that's got stars by it. The circle. I guess that's the one we're going with.
The Nat ones.
The net ones. So we give a bunch of toasts to the net ones.
Oh my god.
All right. You guys all go to bed. The next morning, you're waking up. Give me a cup. Everybody who is drinking, go ahead and give me some more Constitution saving throws. One more from each.
Oh my god. Ow.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That's my boy.
So you both managed to.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Yes, get those crits out now.
I almost forgot. Here. There's Hobbs too. Jeez.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
They don't make very good ale in this town.
the ale is
They
not
make
very
the
strong,
best
apparently.
ale.
It's delicious, but you all managed to get a good night rest. Waking up fairly early. There's a quick knock on the door of your room.
Am I still training, or is this me?
You're
Hey,
still
guys.
you're still
I'm
training.
done.
You'll rejoin the group towards the around dinner time of this
All
day.
right.
Come in.
Xissou stands up.
Dick pops his head in. Hey,
Is Xissou staying in the same hotel room? I'm gone for one day, and you find some exotic stranger to fill my place. Just sleep in the bed with us. All right.
We gave him your bet.
I know.
You can land
hell,
this guy.
guys.
Well, there was some guy who slept here, but we don't remember.
He's training now. It's fine.
Some exotic stranger shows up.
All right. So, guys, I'm gonna be taking off for a while, it seems.
You're going with the flower children?
What are you taking off?
These followers of Palor, they're telling me that somebody who looks and sounds exactly like Marty did about 5 years ago, apparently for them, is one of the leaders of their church.
Marty's the leader of their church?
Well, one of the leaders or something. They keep calling him the freaking Star Child. It's really freaking annoying, if you ask me.
So
But-
do they talk to your shoulder a lot?
They keep trying to, but
That
they
just sounds awkward.
All hail the
They s-
shoulder, Marty.
they seem to know a lot about Marty. At least how he was. They're saying he was 5 years ago. They say that the way he looks at my shoulder right now is how he looked for them when the Star Child first appeared to the followers of Palor. I don't really understand, but I want to go with them, and I want to see who this supposed Star Child is and see if he knows kind of what's going on here. So they got a ship that's going to be leaving here later today. I'm going to go with them.
Probably a good plan.
There's
Yeah,
some
yeah.
others.
You're not going to help
Yes.
us with this curse thing?
Look. Sweet Baeridin, I know you guys have come to rely on my skills and my prowess, but I need to go and find out what's going on here. Find out why they seem to think that someone who looks like or perhaps was Marty is somehow involved in their freaking church of all things. I don't know why some religion would pull him in, but, well, you guys got this, though. I trust in that.
Baeridin's going to give Dick a big hug.
Seriously?
Sweet Baeridin, what are
And
you
then
doing?
He's going to say, Dick, if you go, who's going to stand in the back and miss the...
I'm sure you'll find some. Did you guys adopt a cat?
Yeah. Oh, well, it's more like a monkey thing. This Hobbs.
He was actually looking at Xissou or Xissou.
Yeah. Baeridin would give the same answer anyway.
Immeral, keep Baeridin out of trouble.
I'm doing my damnedest.
Look, give Gragnold my best, but I'll see if I can be in contact with you guys again. But I gotta go find out what the hell's going on here.
All right. Peace out, Star Child.
Marty kind of pops out. He's like, I really don't know about all this Star Child stuff, but yeah, you guys,
Hey, Marty,
take care.
you're a savior.
Hey,
Xissou.
thanks, Immeral.
Xissou wishes Star Child. Peace out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Marty, you take
Shut
care
up,
of Dick
Marty.
now.
I try. All right. And they kind of nods, and I'll see you guys around, hopefully. And he takes off.
All right, Dick is gone.
Baeridin's going to turn to Immeral, and that lady who hired us is going to be real upset that he left.
We'll deal with that. We will deal with that.
All right, so what would you guys like to do?
Breakfast.
Oh, yeah, we need breakfast after that.
All right, you head downstairs. It's pretty bustling in the mornings. There's this wonderful, sweetened flatbread that they serve you for breakfast. That's part of what's included with your room.
Oh, that's nice.
As you're down, you hear overhear some different chatters of things. Part of it is you do actually hear people talking about the fight you guys did at the pits yesterday.
And what are they saying?
There's different stories being spun around. Some of them are saying, yeah, he beheaded a guy, and someone else is like, no, they don't kill people in the fights. That was just theatrics trying to get more people to go and bet. No, seriously, they killed a guy. So there's a lot of kind of back and forth debate about that. People are going off to the fighting pits to see what's going on there.
Does anybody recognize us as being the associated?
Doesn't seem to be. They are talking a lot about this giant octopus that they saw, and that, saying that there was someone who was just his hands were moving super fast and downing people.
Baeridin is going to wander around to other tables and interject other rumors.
Okay.
Into the whole experience.
All right. What are the rumors that he's trying to interject?
So he's gonna interject the rumor. One, he's gonna start saying, "I heard they're called the natural wonders," as a rumor. But then he's also gonna interject some rumors that seem especially off the wall, because that's how story and rumor goes.
Okay.
Where he's gonna say, "I heard that they gave the guy who decapitated them a whole bunch of money and a big trophy, and told him that he gets a kingship and land in another country nearby."
All right, go ahead and roll a deception check.
I'm sure I'm terrible. Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad. Some people kind of look at you a little sideways, and it's kind of nod. Guess they're changing the rules up. Maybe they're trying to get more people over there. And you see this one really big burly guy hearing all this, well, if they're offering kingships to the people who killed people in there, I'm going back. Rubbing his hands together, and he gets up and strides out of the tavern.
Baeridin comes back to the table and goes, "That should keep it pretty interesting for a while."
Oh, Baeridin, why did you do? What did you tell them? Did I actually overhear what he was saying?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 16.
16? Oh, yeah, I think you would have heard. And you probably are keeping a pretty close eye on him, so.
Then as he comes over, Baeridin, why would you try and create rumors like that?
Because a world where Gragnold is a famous figure is a hilarious world indeed.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you on that. However, I question the practicality of this.
Baeridin says, "I don't know. It just seemed funny." Why is everything got to be so practical?
Because we want to live.
Baeridin slaps Immeral on the back and says, "We're the natural wonders. Of course we'll live."
Life is not for our decision of when to be death.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake. We've got philosophers out my ears.
Some other things that you hear, it seems the monthly race of the dinosaurs is also going to be happening later today.
Great.
As you hear some people talking about that. And then just other general stuff. Something you are hearing a lot of people talking about some tussles and there's some annoyances of some foreigners that have been insulting a lot of people and causing a bit of a bother throughout the city.
Us. It might be us.
Do you think that's us?
Actually, you guys find out it is not you.
Well, that's good.
I did cut off some heads.
You do seem to ask different from everyone.
You're hearing more, and since you guys have interacted with them, it seems like the followers of Pelor are not hugely popular right now. That their behaviors, from what you're hearing people talk about, would you be asking for more information or just trying to hear what people are mumbling about?
Well, as we overhear these things, I'm going to ask the passersby or the people who are just basically spreading around these rumors for more information. I explain, excuse us, we are also foreigners in this land, and it seems as there are several foreigners who are not popular. I've heard the term Pelor.
It's what these people who are being annoying keep referring to, that Pelor's light, and keep going on and on about the Orcus and his curse and or something. I don't know.
Do I know who Pelor and Orcus are?
I'm not even going to have you roll for it. Yeah. In general terms, Pelor's god of sun, god of light, life. And Orcus is seen as the demon lord, or the demon press of undeath and death.
Okay.
But actually, do give me one religion check.
This is going to be awful.
Oh!
Holy crap!
All right.
Wow.
So...
This was the one religion you learned about.
Yeah, this is when you're doing religious class at the temple, you paid attention, you did the primacy and recency, and so Pelor was actually one of the first ones that you learned about.
Primacy and recency?
Yeah. Yes.
For those of you who understand psyche.
Yes. So you did pay attention to this. So he's the god of light, lawful good, but generally well liked. You've had a couple dealings with people who weren't necessarily priests or acolytes of the temple, but followers of Pelor, and they were always nice, not really pushy. But this is sounding out of character for what you know of the religion.
Okay.
It's sounding like they're being much more damning of people who are not following Pelor. They're kind of pushing him on being more, just trying to push their views onto everybody around them.
Okay. So, pushy Pelor.
Pelor.
Pushy Pelor. That is a terrible combination. The light of redemption will shine upon you because we will make it.
Whether you like it or
awful.
not.
Yes.
All right. And Orcus, what are they doing?
So we'll ask for a secondary religion check on that.
Let's go back over here.
Please be a 1. Please be.
Good God.
That's not bad.
Yes, I am Sven. I'm Sven. Accept my light and love it, or else you will accept my light.
Accept it. All right. So Orcus is demon prince of the undead. You also do know that he is trapped in the abyss. He is imprisoned there with the other demon lords.
Okay. And he's probably not happy about it.
No, none of the demons want to be in this. They all want to see their reign come out and spread to the world. So, with everything that's going on with talk of lots of undead, this curse of undeath on the rise, the tie to him does not seem all that big of a stretch.
Okay. Well then,
Xissou, you're not one of those Palor people, are you?
Who, Xissou?
Yeah.
No. Xissou does not know of this Baelor.
Really?
Okay.
Huh.
Good to know.
I-
We're the good foreigners.
I am beholden to another.
Oh, is it like a marriage thing?
No, for death will not do us part.
This is oddly poetical.
Xissou is servant of the Raven Queen.
Oh, she sounds sexy.
We've got two of them.
Well, she sounds nice. I can't wait to meet her someday.
Yes, we all will.
God.
Unfortunately, some meet her when the time is not right.
Oh.
There's these abominations.
Keep. I can hear booping coming up,
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
and I don't know where it's coming from.
I can't tell either.
I know, but
Oh no! I'm gonna hear that noise, and it's just gonna be all secret rolls, and I'm gonna die, and it's just gonna turn this into this Pavlovian cycle of anxiety.
Some people meet her when it's not the right. I get that way sometimes. Or I'm not in a great mood, and it's just not the right time to meet me.
Oh boy. So let's. I'm gonna go find some place to train, since I'm probably gonna have to fight again.
all right. So you stand up to leave, and as you're walking out the door, you actually bump into someone.
Who do I
Hey,
bump into?
I'm back.
Gragnold!
Yes. Hopefully you didn't forget about me and replace me with an exo.
Is this the one?
Oh.
Are you the savage one?
I'm gone for 2 days. Day and a half, really. Hello, stranger.
Xissou is my name.
What?
Xissou is my name.
Xissou. All right.
Are you the savage one?
Yes. Yes, I am. I had a great name for our gang. I thought we'd call ourselves Gragnold Gang.
Oh, we already came up. That's such a better name.
Hey, wait, did you guys
too
come up
late.
with a name while I was gone?
Yeah.
We did.
Oh.
And we met this guy, and then I was teaching Hobbs to play patty cake.
Where's the Dick and Marty?
They went off with the cult of Palor. Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you say so.
Gragnold,
I
baby.
trust you implicitly.
How was your training, Gragnold?
Great.
Did you learn any cool new tricks? Wow!
Did you ever get approval for that new trick?
Yeah, he gave me this.
Wow!
A
Sounds like an experience.
quiet but supportive thumbs up.
This is Gragnold. He's amazing.
Oh, thank you, Baeridin.
He's the best barbarian I know.
Xissou, what's your story?
It's I don't like to talk about it, but we have to end this curse.
Oh,
My life would be forfeit if not for her. And it is very savage, and there are abominations in the jungle.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I
He's going
told
to help us
you,
with the curse.
All right. The curse with the bodies and the floating snake head thing?
Yeah, that one.
All right, great.
what do you know of this curse?
Everything Baeridin told me. Did he tell you?
No, we had our inhibitions.
Oh, you were drinking.
Yes.
That's where we came up with the name. We're called the Natural Wonder.
All right.
Yeah.
It's got a nice ring to it. Sure. Yeah, I know a little bit about the curse, but really it's Baeridin who... He's the chosen one.
The chosen one?
Yes, we've talked about this. Baeridin, the boy who lived.
Is that me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about this
still alive.
boy.
Okay, you know what? No, we need to get on with things.
It was many
talking about the curse. Anything about the curse. Let's go find the freaking curse. Let's go fight the freaking curse.
Yes. For some, it is safe here, but everywhere else, it's very dangerous. It has been spreading.
Well, I just
Now-
learned how to not kill things, so that should be helpful.
Oh, good.
Depending, I mean, sometimes.
You can still kill things that need to be killed, right?
Yes,
Good.
I have 2 swords.
Well, now you just get to choose?
With great power comes...
A couple extra swords.
Decapitation.
There was a second part of that. I don't remember what it was. Yes. Swords. With great power comes 2 swords.
How's the storm doing?
Oh, he's great. He's great.
Awesome.
I
Did you know that Xissou is married to a raven lady?
I met her. Shadow, right?
What? Shadow's your wife? I thought it was someone else.
Isn't she a bird person? I only know one.
I don't know. This marriage custom is not familiar to my culture.
It's barbaric.
Thank you, Tiger Planet.
You see, a great tragedy has befallen my people, but she spared me to help end this abomination.
She keeps disappearing.
I think he's talking about someone else.
How many
No, let's-
Raven Queens are there?
Let's.
All right.
Gragnold
walking and
and
talking right
Baeridin continue to talk about all as we walk to wherever we're going.
Oh, where would you guys like to go?
Where are we going?
I thought Immeral wanted to train.
Okay, based on the conversations we had at the Cat's Meow, what do you what seems like to everybody what's the most logical thing for us to continue on with? Actually, let's just head back to the Cat's Meow to check in.
All right.
Yeah, so we're at this point we're waiting for word to come back for like a meeting with either of these 2 heads, right?
For both of them, you guys said you
Right.
wanted to try to get them together. Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're sort of waiting to get word that we're on for that meeting.
So you guys make your way back into Shin's place. He sees you all. He's working with a customer, and when the customer leaves, good. This saves me from having to send a note to you all. Tomorrow is going to be the meeting with the 2 princes. I did manage to get them to agree to meet together. So, do you guys know the things you're going to be asking?
With the 2 princes?
Yes.
No.
I think we should prepare that in advance.
It would be good to know what you want before you go in with to negotiations with them.
I would not like to disappoint the prince.
Well, then I guess some of the questions we need to know are, what do they know about the curse? What resources do they have to help us fight the curse? And we can go from there.
Well, I think their knowledge of the curse is going to be that it's spreading and that pretty much any trade or any exchange in the jungle is not going to happen until it goes away. As
They have
for
to know more than that.
they might, I don't know. I can tell you, Lord Nuri, he is mostly dealing with armor and supplies, so he'll either be able to provide you for free or at a very great discount any supplies that you all might need for going in there. Later, Amala, she deals mostly with arcane things, so if you could think of particular magical items that might be helpful or spells or things, I would think about that.
Well, Nuri's
So-
the strongest, yes?
Really,
He's the most powerful as far as money goes. He makes the most. I will warn you, he is known to double cross people. But hopefully with this, oops, Adam went away for a
Oh
second.
no!
Hopefully, at least in this, he will not.
Well,
I
Rama,
don't s-
Rama is the head of the Mercantile Guild that deals in information, correct?
No, Ramala is the one who deals with arcane things.
Right. Rama is information.
Rama. Yes.
Let's go talk to Ramallah. This is a curse. We need arcane information.
So
so we're the person that we're setting up with is and,
Ramala and Nuri
and Nori.
were the two that you guys chose to talk to.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to go talk to Ramallah.
And what we're essentially what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what we need to ask for them, because we basically need to go into the jungle and the dangerous, and we need a lot of supplies to help us with that.
Right. What was explained to you guys is all 5 of the merchant princes are going to be very interested in trying to end this curse because it's having a big impact on their ability to gather resources from the jungle and to do trades. There's pluses and minuses to doing deals with different ones. They're probably going to be supporting several different groups going out into the jungle to try to take care of this. It's at this point, what you guys are mostly wanting to do is to try to impress them and convince them that their best chance of ending this curse is to support you guys.
So we're really kind of selling the group. That's why we need a group name. We're going to sell the group. We're going to come in. We're going to say, we're your best bet to end this stupid curse. And you should give us support in the form of supplies and magic items and things like that.
Yeah.
Donations to the gifted of the Raven Queen.
Donations to the Gifted of the Raven.
Your Patreon is...
We're trying to get them to sign up for our Patreon.
My patron's Patreon.
This is and they're gonna get regular updates, is what part of what they're gonna get, as well as they're gonna get them before everybody else gets. Because that's
Yes, but
They
the
get
updates are
information
early.
1 week before.
they get information 1 week before. They can participate by jumping into the conversation at a higher donation level.
Oh my god. This is getting meta.
Yeah. Reel it in.
And they can name an NPC.
So meta.
Okay. So what we need to figure out in order to really like be prepared for this meeting is what we want to ask for and how we want to sell ourselves.
Mhm.
So we need to demonstrate our abilities and strength,
They won't be
as
asking
well as our
necessarily.
knowledge.
I got
Yes.
the first one.
They're going to just.
Not so much on the second one.
They're going to want to trust that you're going to store the order that's needed to bring back the peace essentially in the jungle to allow them to trade and to gather the goods that they need for their businesses to flourish. A couple of things I would make sure you ask for. Certainly want to make sure you have a guide. Xissou will be very good in the deeper parts of the jungle, but
Xissou.
Xissou.
This is me, Xissou.
Xissou.
It's Xissou, like Steve Xissou.
Made that one.
Yeah.
But also, getting some beasts of burden might not be a bad idea. But then just asking for general supplies, other things that you think you might need. I wish I could provide you all with things, but our business wouldn't be able to survive if I gave away things. So
what are some cool things?
Thank you for the suggestions, and we will go ask for those things.
Gragnold, but it would be the
gotta figure out how to spell
the wrong way.
So we're gonna go ask for those.
I'm trying to imagine what Baeridin would ask for, because I don't.
Pony.
I think he would want a hat.
He would want a hat. He'd want a hat that doesn't shapeshift with him,
But it stays
on his head,
Yeah.
no matter what form he takes.
That sounds exactly
like the
what
one
he
thing
would
that he would want. Yeah,
I still think he'd want a pony.
he would, but he wouldn't want to ride it. He would just want to hang out with it.
He would turn into a pony. And then, two ponies being ponies.
Yeah, he would turn into a pony and then run around with the other pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I think it's true.
We must prepare to fight the undead.
Ooh, good call.
the undead. Okay, so we need holy weapons.
Sharper sword.
Decapitation works.
That's what I've been saying. I'd say it works most of the time. That's not exclusive to the undead. Also works on frog people.
I'm with I am Sven. Monkey food. a bag of monkey food. Sounds really good.
Whole bag of monkey food. We need beast of burden.
I think those are
Monkey
called
food.
bananas.
A bag of bananas?
Yeah.
Like a bunch?
A bunch of bananas.
I
A bunch
would
of
like a lovely
coconuts?
bunch of coconuts.
I want a lovely bunch of coconuts. Do you think they eat coconuts? I'll bet they
I
do.
don't think they do. I think some apes do.
So
All right.
All right.
let's
do it.
Let's keep going. Let's roll.
All right. Do you
let's
guys
do it.
want to? Is there anything else you wanted to try to buy in town or check out in the having the meeting?
Well, we have the healing potions. We probably should get some healing potions of our own.
That's probably a good idea. Do I have any money left?
And the
Well-
healing potions would be like some of the things that you guys could request too from.
Oh, I guess
then
that's
we
true.
do-
From the
that's
princes.
part of the supplies, including healing potions.
Yeah, let
I
me
just
know.
have
Like,
this bag of herb.
Yeah, I think I'd want to request some items, weapons or armor, or things that will help shapeshift. We'll have to see if we can get something like that. Okay. Healing potions. A bag of a bottle of alchemist fire. That's always handy. 10-foot pole. A ladder. I could pull out my player's handbook and
yeah,
just start.
start shopping.
What's useful here?
This looks good.
All right.
All right. As you guys are getting ready to walk out of the shop, Suka kind of pops her head out and says, "Hey, hi.
Oh, she's back.
Suka.
How are you guys doing?"
Well,
Heard
we're doing
you-
fine. We're about to
I'm
go see
feeling
the merchant princes,
A little bit
and
exhausted. Thanks for asking.
It should be good. I'm feeling positive about it.
Well,
I brought my resume.
look, I wish I could go with you guys. I can't, but I'm kind of stuck here. But look, I went out and I got you guys a couple of things. So just kind of little like goodbyes. And
Presents.
yeah. And she holds out. So, Gragnold, to you, she hands a pair of gloves. Those should help you keep a hold of things.
Nice gloves.
They are gloves of holding.
They actually, if
Your
someone's
hands
trying to,
disappear into another dimension while they're
Woo!
inside.
So, Gragnold, while wearing these, while wearing these, if someone tries to disarm you, you have advantage on this.
I'll keep my arms.
Baeridin, she goes, I don't know why, but I saw this and I really thought of you. And she pulls out this little coat with a hood on it.
It's beautiful.
And so what you have is a very nice hoodie that is going to remain on you when you shift into animal form.
It's a hoodie. That's perfect.
That's perfect for
That's
perfect for
perfect for
Adam.
me. Yeah.
So every time you beast shape, you will beast shape into whatever wearing a hoodie.
Does it have like little pull strings on the hood and everything?
Yes, it does.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So if Adam or Baeridin turns into like a beast of burden, can I use those pull strings as like reins?
I think you could.
Perfect. Multiple functions. Style.
And I will say too for this, when you beast shape, if someone's attacking you, they're going to have to just roll with disadvantage the first time they attack you because they're going to be taken aback by strange beast wearing a hoodie. It's going to be a what the hell kind of moment. And
it's perfect.
Immeral, for you, and she hands you this really nice looking vest. And you find that you become a very dapper feeling when you wear it. And you sense that you would gain advantage on persuasion rolls while wearing this. I have
Just call
something
it
for
Dr.
Very
B's
nice.
vest of bullshit.
Yes. You may call these items whatever you wish. I had something for Dick too, but I don't see him.
I'll take it. I'll give it to him later. I'm planning on. He said he'd be back.
Roll a deception check.
But didn't he say he was coming back? I don't think I'm lying.
I don't think he did. I think that
I thought he said he'll check back in later.
I guess he said that. You weren't there for any of that.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't. Huh, never mind. I think he'll be back soon. That's what I heard.
I'll hold on to that. I'm going to explain what it does to him or for him. Anyway, well, good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Suka.
Peace out.
Have a good one. Don't die to the undead monsters.
Bye, Suka.
I'm staying here, so hopefully that'll be okay. You guys
Hopefully.
don't die or undie either.
Here's hoping.
I don't plan on.
All right, do you guys feel like you have the list of things that you want all set to go for the negotiations, or do you want a few more minutes?
No, I feel confident. That thing.
Condifent.
Kind of.
Confident.
Bdee.
All right. I am gonna say, can we take a quick 5-minute break? I want to get another drink.
Coffee.
Coffee time.
Coffee.
Recaffeinate. So we'll be back in about 5 to 7 minutes ish.
Woo!
All
So I'm
right.
going to give some fair warning that I can't imagine Bear.
Oh, you just cut out. You can't imagine what?
That Baeridin would be any good at negotiating.
Oh, I got a sneaking suspicion this is going to be me.
It might be me. No.
Sweet mother of mercy, no.
Xissou can really come into his own.
It's Xissou, you guys.
Xissou.
This is the one I'm almost good at pronouncing.
So, we need supplies.
Yes. All right, so at dawn the next morning, you guys make your way over to the homes of the merchant princes. Sorry, let me.
2 princes standing here before you.
You
Just go ahead now.
Does this one want to call me baby?
Is it okay if you say
Raphael.
Oh!
Raphael, you earned it.
So what the message I just got is go ahead now.
Just go ahead.
Because if you
So,
If you want to
what
talk
do
for
we
hours.
know? What do we know about these princes?
Well, I know that this one wants to buy me flowers.
With Ramala? Ramala likes you?
I'm done.
I hope so. That's so good. Solid
one
job.
thing you guys were told was to refer to them as Lord and Lady.
Lord and Lady.
Yes, we must be
Each of
very
them?
proper.
So Lord Nori and Lady Ramala.
Which one? Are we, which one are we?
Lord and Lady Ramala.
So yeah, Lord Nori, Lady Ramala.
So we're meeting with both of them together, right?
Together, yeah. He got you a meeting. You guys said you want
So it's not
both of them,
a
so-
meeting individually.
Yeah.
Great.
We're gonna
I
have
mean,
to
we
like
love it.
marriage
Let's
counsel.
do it. That's perfect. I'll defer to you. Baeridin, couple in front there.
Yeah.
Baeridin, LFMT.
It sounds to me like Ramallah is really asking for some type of recognition to the amount of work that they've done.
Anywho, so through the city, you guys have seen this. You're staying more in the market district, is where the Dragon's Eye Inn has been, and there's another section of the city that's been walled off. So not super tall walls, about 15 feet or so high. You can see some trees and things over them, but this has been a pretty well guarded area. Anytime you've approached it, you've been turned away. You did find out, though, that this is where the merchant princes all live. This is, as for lack of a better term, like their court. What you've learned of the politics of the area, though there is a political system in this town, for the most part, it's the merchants who run everything because it is such a big trading port, because it is such a big trading city. They're the ones who have the real power. They bribe and pay most of the guards. What they say tends to go. So while there is a government, it's more puppet government. So you know that this is where really you're going to get the most support and help.
We are talking to the bosses.
Yep. All right.
Fun.
So as you come to the entrance and introduce yourselves, the servant in Colored Lively greets you and brings you into the wall compound. When you enter, you see that a bit of the wilderness has been brought to live within the city walls. Large trees surround a large palace-like building. As you enter, you're led through an ornate hall with a central garden with a fountain bubbling in the center. You notice a terrace above you and several large doors leading off into different parts of the compound. As you all look around, you note that you're not alone. Standing stiffly in a corner, there's a man with plate armor and a pristine white tabard with a sun emblazoned upon it. He looks at all of you with obvious distaste as the servant begs you to wait a moment and he'll come and get you when they're ready for your audience.
Hey, that's a nice tabard. Where'd you get it?
Fucking son. Bastards.
Hail the sun.
What?
You all have the taint of the night on you.
Oh, God.
That's just such an extreme reaction to the word.
I'm trying to be good, but I don't want any taint on me.
No.
He looks...
I was trying to...
Oh!
He looks specifically at Gragnold and Baeridin. You all from the night, where Orcus breeds his unholy abominations.
Xissou spits.
I'm going to follow his
Tell
lead.
him, Xissou.
That's what I think of your taint.
He
Orcus
immediately
is the real taint.
Yeah, you tell him.
he strides forward and looks down at Gragnold, and he looks over at Xissou as well. Were I not sent here upon a holy mission, I would challenge each of you to a fight to the death right now.
Like individually?
One at a time.
That sounds kind of exhausting.
But I'm here to ensure that Pelor's holy light does shine upon the world.
I don't like this guy.
I suppose
I think he can hear you.
Orcus is getting in your way then, isn't he?
Orcus is the deepest enemy of Pelor.
Orcus is the deepest enemy of us all.
And Baeridin and Gragnold, go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh, S.J. Thomas, way to root on Xissou.
Yeah. I like it.
One.
Xissou's being real.
But we've had no comments from the Peanut Gallery. Seriously, we have the taint of the night on us. And nothing in the chat about that. Come on, guys. Step up.
Pretty amazing.
As he's just kind of giving you all a dead stare and looking over at Xissou. If you would take... Xissou, do you have any symbol of the Raven Queen on you or anything like that?
Not that would probably be recognizable to anyone. The Jaguar skull is my arcane focus.
Your arcane focus. Okay. Would you be willing then to swear to the light of Pelor? Give him your undying loyalty and love?
Don't do it.
Unfortunately, though I suspect Pelor is worthy of my worship, my loyalty is not undying.
Then he has gotten his claws into you too. It's
Baeridin's walking up really close to him and taking a really close look at the symbol on his tabard.
Do you guys see the chat?
Oh no. I don't have chat up, so that's so I'm distractible enough anyway.
Ready.
The chat ain't ready yet.
Changing diapers. Wait, you're telling me you changed a diaper, but you missed the taint?
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to wipe the whole way.
Oh.
As a resident non-parent. Yuck.
Kids, they're lots of work. All right, so
Baeridin's taking a really close look at the symbol. Like close enough that he's actually going to grab onto the tabard and like feel the material of the tabard that the guy has.
So,
Don't do that. You'll get taint on you.
Oh,
as you start, so Baeridin, as you start touching it, it's jogging a memory for you from probably one of the worst days that you can remember of when Gragnold brought you back to your village.
Oh.
But as you're putting your hand up, he kind of smacks and grabs your wrist.
I do not like to see him slap and grab Baeridin's wrist. That's you can't do that. You can't do that to my boy Baeridin.
I put my hand on your shoulder and say, perhaps we should get to know this fellow first. What is your name, good servant of Pelor?
Balviazar.
Team.
Balthazar?
Balviazar.
Balthazar?
Balviazar.
I'm just gonna call you Taint Master.
Balviazar.
I'm going to call it Ballyhoo.
I do not wish to be touched by wolfkin.
Yeah.
And he takes a step away from you guys.
There's something really familiar about your tabard there.
This is the wonderful symbol of Pelor, my friend.
If you say so.
Gragnold is using all of his training in not beheading things to not affect this guy right now.
All right.
What would the storm say? What would the storm do?
What would
Breathe.
All right. As there's like this tense moment in the air where you guys are all kind of standing there, you can see he seems to be really kind of holding back of not actually getting into an altercation with you. Another one of the servants kind of pops in. Sir, they're ready for you, and beckons towards Balviazar to bring him away and leads him off into another room. That's...
Baeridin will turn to Gragnold and say, Gragnold, I don't think I like that guy.
I want to cut his head off.
I'm proud of you two. I am very proud.
He reminds me of the tribe.
Our tribe?
He reminds me of when the tribe was destroyed.
What do you remember?
tribe was destroyed?
I've been trying to tell you this story about how we met. Now you're interested.
Wait. Did you say your tribe was destroyed?
It was many moons ago.
No, hold on. Baeridin was telling the story.
So do I know exactly where I'm placing it, or do I just remember that I saw that symbol sometime around that time?
So, hold on one moment. I think if you look in your journal, there's something called bit of fabric.
Yeah.
Those lines seem to fit the sun that was on his chest.
Mm. I will pull them out of my bag gently.
A little bit of fabric.
Yeah, just a little bit of fabric, and kind of hold them out in my hand. And I imagine Gragnold would know what this is because it was the.
Yeah, it was something odd that you guys found village when it was destroyed.
Did we see? So I in the way that I remember the backstory, they were driders.
There were bodies of driders there, but you also found this one bit of fabric that stood out to you guys because it had this stitching on it. You could place exactly what it was.
So Baeridin will hold it out and say, it just seems to fit a little too well. And then he'll turn to Immeral and Xissou and say, Gragnold and I were part of a barbarian tribe. Both dwarves of the tribe, which, just as a reminder, Baeridin's not a dwarf, he's a gnome, but he thinks that he's a dwarf.
Don't tell him.
Our dwarven tribe worshipped the wolf god and followed in his path devoutly. But when I went off into the woods in order to complete my year in the woods and training to become a true member of the tribe, our tribe was attacked. And neither of us were there for it, but we came back to find that the tribe had all been killed by driders, it would seem. But we found this while we were there. And I'm going to hold up the pieces of cloth. He says, I don't know what they are, but I will say it seems to fit that symbol a little too well.
All right. Well, then let's...
As you finish saying that, it's the servant who let you all in and nods his head to you. They're ready for you. How should I introduce you?
I am
Gragnold's
Xissou.
gang.
Natural
Wait,
Natural wonders.
Everybody gives different answers.
I'm sorry.
100% natural, baby.
100% natural.
No.
No.
Oh,
They're the natural wonders.
the natural wonders. Right. Okay. Please. And he leads you through a couple of hallways into a very large and airy room. Seated at the far end is a small dais with two individuals on there. One is an older man with brown hair that's starting to show some gray. He's slightly overweight and is sipping from a very ornate golden cup in his hand. Next to him sits a woman. It's a bit hard to tell her age, but she seems quite young. Half of her face is covered with a thin veil. Her fingers are adorned with different rings, and she holds a simple wooden staff in her hands that she's kind of twirling absentmindedly. Each of them has a servant that's armed standing right behind them. And as you enter, you notice two more servants standing by the doors. There are no chairs. Each of these merchant princes is seated on an arrangement of cushions, and there are cushions placed down on the floor in front of you. As you all enter, the natural wonders has ordered to see you. Bows his head and backs out of the room.
Xissou mimics the bow.
Deeply. I assume Xissou is polite enough to do the same.
Yeah, I mimic the servant exactly.
Okay.
And I whisper over to Baeridin and Gragnold, bow to the lady and the lord.
So,
Baeridin motions for Hobbs to bow.
make an animal handling check.
It's like, how does that go over?
So Hobbs is kind of in the middle of scratching himself. Kind of does this little half like bow thing.
Good job.
And so you see them sitting back, and the man kind of swirling his drink. So, we understand that you perhaps are interested in helping us out by taking care of whatever it is that's going on and preventing our traders from going into the jungle. And the woman sitting there. Yes. Tell us what it is that you wish to do.
Well, your lordship, your ladyship, we seek to rid the jungle of this curse, quite obviously. However, we believe we bring certain talents to it that, while on their head, might seem superfluous, might seem superficial, but we believe can be very, very effective.
Super effective.
What are these talents you speak of?
I actually, one
Particular set of skills.
second. Oh my god. No. No. Wait, where is that second ability? Well, I start waving my hands around and creating elemental effects. Various elemental effects. Little poofs of fire, little rain, little showers of ice and snow, rain, and it all distributes itself. And I add to this, I believe we are the ones who proved ourselves very effective, albeit unorthodox, in the arena 2 nights ago.
The man kind of smiles. Thought I knew him from somewhere. Go ahead and give me a quick performance check with doing that. And you can have advantage because you're doing some pretty nifty stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Ice, ice, baby. Here's snow. Here's snow.
Whoops.
I'm going to try to provide some backup support with the same sort of moves I was learning in my montage.
I mean, I guess since we're demonstrating, I guess Baeridin will shapeshift into something.
Okay.
What would be most impressive?
Wolf. Turn into a wolf.
I'll turn into a dire wolf.
Yeah, that's my boy.
All right. Suddenly you see Baeridin kind of transform instantly into a dire wolf. Just
A dire wolf in a hoodie.
the woman kind of cocks her head to the side and nod. Well, the man says, "We see your skill set. Here, have you any experience? How do we know that sending you into the jungle won't just result in you taking off with a bunch of our supplies and leaving us with a few more dead bodies out there?"
If I may, your lady and lordship, I am Xissou of the Climbing Vines, Tabaxi.
Yes.
I am familiar with this jungle and its savagery, and I have been gifted by the Raven Queen. So not only is it my mission, but hers as well, to rid us of these abominations. And in restoring the trade routes, I'm sure I could provide as a very useful contact in the deeper, more forbidden parts.
As you mentioned, the deeper, more forbidden parts of the jungle, you see Nori kind of perk up a little bit. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
So, can I actually make a deception check because I'm lying?
Oh, sure. If you're lying, yeah, go for it.
Because I don't intend to be a contact or do any trading.
Then definitely do a deception check. All right.
This is how I like to play. Let's make enemies of everyone.
No.
All the powerful people.
I'm just trying not to make jokes about forbidden parts. Smells like deep forbidden parts.
The woman actually kind of smiles slightly. I know the Tabaxi. You'll not do any such thing, will you?
Of course, you have passed my test. You're very wise.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's spectacular.
I knew you were very wise, but did want to trust the rumors of others in seeing your wonderfulness for my own self.
I think that might be a second deception check.
Yeah, I would say either deception or performance.
Come on. Yeah!
Oh my God.
She kind of inclines her head to you. And what's with the rest of you?
Backpedaling I think I've ever heard.
And what of the rest of you? What experience do you all bring?
Baeridin's trying not to say anything, so he's just going to stay a wolf.
So you're sitting there in wolf form with a hoodie on, and Hobbs is actually kind of holding on to the back of the hoodie. Just kind of looking around.
I answer, your ladyship, I guarantee these gentlemen, Twitch, can handle themselves in any sort of combat situation and or dangerous scenario.
Make a persuasion check, and you get advantage if you're wearing your vest.
Damn right! Look at this vest. I got the vest.
Look at how fancy it is.
It's so dapper. It's the dapper vest.
It's a very nice vest you have.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
the man, Nori kind of looks, well, we've sponsored a few people going back. It's a good idea to send as many out as we can. Seems though you all might be slightly competent. You did do well in the fight the other day. What sort of aid are you expecting from us?
It's quite simple, your lordship and your ladyship. We need a guide to supplement our tabaxi's knowledge. Supplies, and that includes healing potions, so we might in fact return safely. And beasts of burden to carry those supplies and any other treasures that we find along the way. Of course, tribute will be given to both your lord and ladyship.
All right. Do you intend on following through with the tribute?
I just said it. I must have meant it.
Well, I'm asking as a DM.
Well, yeah,
No.
we're going to give him something.
Okay.
I didn't say everything.
I mean, there's like a value in powerful contacts, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like if we get like some extra gold, like I'll give up some extra gold to like keep a powerful friend and
That's right.
Ramallah and Nori. Like that's worth the cost.
Okay.
Besides, what am I going to spend gold on?
Probably
Nice.
For this, I can't wear a hat now. I have the hoodie.
that.
This is my hat. This
Yeah, it's
is
true.
this is my jam.
Make one more persuasion check.
Okay, let's go back over. Where? Was that where to go?
We should get some amulets of
There's
protection.
so many screens.
Too many screens.
Oh! Man,
Seems simple enough.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Well.
I want you to think that. What? No, who said that?
What?
Not a serial killer.
All right. You see the two kind of exchange a look, and they kind of nod.
As they nod, I interject, your ladyship. My understanding, it is you who are most well versed in arcane matters.
Yes.
What additional information can you give us regarding the blight that is upon the jungle?
It's spreading. We know that much. It is... There's always been a part of the jungle, at least as far as I know, that's been home to undead things. Things that die there don't stay dead. But that part has been, last several weeks, been getting stronger and now has started to spread, and to the point where the outlying villages are all starting to abandon and come into the city. The few people who have survived going in deeper to the jungle have also reported other things. Large fungus that creates spores that are choking. Places that were safe are filled with water that seems to be poisonous and sucking people in and killing them that way. Seems there's dangers all around.
Okay.
And those things that die don't stay dead. They seem to come back. Reanimated. Oh, she would actually look towards Gragnold and kind of give a half smile. I understand you have someone who apt at beheadings. That does seem to work well to make sure that a corpse stays down.
It's my specialty. Sort of a thing. It was almost our group name.
Thank you for this information, your
Oh.
ladyship. Do you have any other contacts who might be able to provide other answers to questions that we might have, given we do not wish to impose upon you?
I can have one of my underlings come in off. There's not much else we can give you, I think. It's a curse upon death. There's rumors and talk of some sort of ruin or something that this all is all emanating from, but none of my contacts have been able to get anywhere near it. Just, you know. As for supplies from us, she snaps her fingers and a door opens and a few servants come out and give you some of our basic things. She's going to give you each, so everybody's getting 2 regular healing potions and 1 greater healing. And she reaches onto the tray and she picks up these necklaces that have a very simple circular amulet on it. These will give you a warning when there's any undead close to you, within 100 feet. I fear, though, once you get deeper within the jungle, they're going to be rather useless, as you're likely to be around undead things all the time.
It's like an amulet of undead detection.
Basically, yeah. You'll need safety when you get deeper in. And she hands out 3 scrolls. Whoever's taking the items, these are 3 scrolls of Tiny Hut.
I mean, I kind of feel like Immeral should probably take anything that's important.
I got something in my beard you need to wipe up with.
She will also give you guys once a wand of silence.
How many uses does it have?
6 uses, so 2 uses to cast silence. If you get it down to 0, you have to do a roll. If you roll a 1, it poof. Recharges 1d6 plus 1 at dawn.
Probably that should go to Xissou.
Or you can use this. Should go to Xissou.
And she'll also hand you guys 3 bottles or jugs of alchemist fire.
Okay. Each of us?
No, total. For the party.
Okay, I think that goes to Xissou as well.
All 3?
Okay.
You should keep one in row.
Okay. 1 jug alchemist fire.
Is a jug bigger than a bottle? Is it like I always picture the bottles.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Is it supposed to be bottles of? I don't know.
Jug.
You could,
Jug is
splash
like
it.
60.
3 uses. We'll put it this way: 3 uses of alchemist fire.
Oh, gotcha.
So
whatever the uses are.
Nori looks at you all and is like, pointing over at Immeral and Gragnold. You 2 don't wear armor, but you 2. And when he snaps his finger, his servant comes out, and he brings studded leather armor, each for Xissou and Gragnold.
Nice.
Or Baeridin. Sorry, Baeridin. Why do I always screw you guys up?
I do it too, and I'm one of them.
We're both good-looking dwarves.
So you each get studded leather armor. That's on loan. It comes back when you come back.
Gragnold just flexes his pecs.
Now the guide.
Just Terry Crews that thing, just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
I don't wear armor. Boom, 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 boom.
I'll supply you all with 2 beasts of burden and food and other types of things as well. Now, for your guide, there's 2 different ways I would suggest going into the heart of all of this. One is we can get you there magically to the mountains where the Aarakocra live. The other, the bird people.
I remember that word.
The other would be by ship, taking you out to a southern beach where the jungle isn't quite as thick and you can go in. But
Well,
the
then let's
choice is
go by
yours.
ship if that's the easier route to get in.
Well, probably either one is all right. If were wanting to go to the Aarakocra, could get a guide from there, but if you're wanting to go by ship, we can do that, certainly.
All right, everybody, hold up some fingers. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
What about by magic?
Everybody
gonna
picked
happen.
a different one,
Because-
and you
here's
picked
the
it up.
Because it was an even number in total. Okay, so it averages out to 2 everybody. Think about that.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. Averaging.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Yep.
Numbers.
Sounds good
I
to
can
me.
count to 10 of them.
I'm not crazy about boats, but
I like boats. I can shapeshift into a sea creature.
Let's take the boat to the beach.
Ramala nods. Very well, you should look over at Nori. You supply the boat, I'll supply the guide. Fair.
There.
All right. He kind of looks. A ship ready to go will be ready in the morning. You all need to be down at the docks by first light.
Okay, well, then we will do this.
All right. Your supplies will be ready. So you guys make your way back to, assuming going back to the tavern just to kind of rest up.
Yeah. Although I do check out the dino. I do want to check out the dino race.
Okay. All right. And I hate to do this again, but my bladder is incredibly tiny. But if I have to sit here thinking about how bad I have to pee much longer, it's going to be very bad.
You haven't developed therapist bladder yet?
I pee pretty much between every client. So.
Oh, jeez.
teacher bladder
I
beats
can't imagine.
therapist bladder.
Teacher bladder does beat therapist bladder. You
Yeah,
can take
yeah.
a break every hour as a therapist.
Yep. Teacher
Yeah.
bladder. You pee at 9:25 in the morning.
That's it.
Yep.
Every morning.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you get.
PCPP.
I've also had a lot. So, if you guys want to vamp for a minute, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Rolling.
Keep those doggies rolling.
Get that something rolling. Raw.
What should we vamp about? Should we talk about games, mental health?
Yes, Tiger Planet. Immeral invents a new form of voting. I just gerrymandered the hell out of this.
You took advantage of the uneducated population.
I call that politics.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't even go here.
Yeah, I redistricted the voting lines, and really, it only included Baeridin and me.
That seems fair.
Yeah. No, it's computer aided. Totally legal.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's terrible.
Totally.
No, it's
Worst.
awful. It's absolutely wonderful. But it worked out for me, so I'm happy with this fact. I get to get my way, and that's a lovely thing.
I secretly wanted to take the boat.
Oh no, we wanted to take the boat.
So I want to take the boat because I can shapeshift into marine animals, and I'll just hop in the water, swim
So
around in the
basically,
water.
you want to show us that you have a porpoise in life?
Yeah.
Ah!
That I otter take the experience very seriously.
Oh, that's comment right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I'm not finished yet because I'm.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. You need to save them, Megan, from all the things we're saying, because it's
Oh dear.
terrible.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible.
You could say it's suffocating.
Well, I have a question for people who are watching.
Both of them.
For
Yes.
all the people who are watching. So it's interesting because
I think nope. Never mind. I thought it was a client calling, but never mind.
Oh.
One of the challenges of the Druid mechanic 5th edition is that when you shapeshift, if you're a shapeshifting Druid, you can't get any bonuses from many items in your shapeshifting forms. So one of the things that I noticed early on, true for some of my clients as well, which is that when you're trying to advance or be excited about magical items, there's not a lot of good magical items for shapeshifting. At least not for combat. You get interesting out of combat stuff. But I'd be curious for the audience if you have interesting magical items that you know exist in the game or that you want to add to the game that you think would be good for a shapeshifting Druid. Feel free to toss that in there. And then our dungeon master can decide whether or not that's worthwhile stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes, demand things from our dungeon master.
Yes.
I can't do that because I'm a player and she can punish me. But you are on, and therefore you can demand whatever you want.
By the way, guys, I won't if you do want certain items or there's abilities or things you want to see, let me know. I like trying to make this game for you. You know, this is our chance to kind of recharge and have some fun, do things.
Yeah. I like it.
Do party members have magic items yet?
Yes, they do, and so you would have sensed magic on them too.
+1 saddle. That's pretty good. Oh, can I wear it while being a dolphin?
That'd be cool.
Let's see. What magic things? I have gloves of swimming
and climbing.
Oh, they climb too. Okay.
Yeah, gloves of swimming and climbing.
I have boots of speed. Ow, and I just
already on there.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4.
Wow.
It's number 4.
I have a potion of climbing. I have a bag of holding. I've got the amulets of undead detection.
I have this belt of awesome beard.
It is a belt of awesome beard.
Yeah, I'm M. Sven. There's no way we're going to get a cursed item that way at all. What could go wrong by having audience suggestions?
Yeah, I can't do this. Okay. All right. So, did you guys want to make your way over to see the dinosaur races?
Well, the title of this is The Gang Races Dinos, so yeah.
We absolutely can't. We cannot.
Or you guys could have, we could do an arrest, kind of, have the misleading title.
No, let's go check out the dino races at the very least.
We should see them. We got the afternoon.
Yeah, it's pretty early afternoon, so.
Are there any dinosaurs that I can shapeshift into?
Yeah, there. Because you can do 1 and below, right?
No, no deck of many things. No deck of many things.
Always deck of many things.
I would 100% use the deck of many things. You guys thought we were going to have a plot line? Nope. We're going wherever this deck is taking us.
No, I actually have one sitting around here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Should pull a card.
Are you?
Is that the player's handbook?
Oh no, I actually put it in my D&D supplies that I put in my car. Oh, it's a bad thing. bad thing.
It's a
it's
great
also
thing.
a great thing. Yes.
No, one of the groups I DM, if they hear about a deck of cards, they get very excited because they know it's going to mess with me.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the other groups I DM, if I mention a deck of cards, they run.
That's the appropriate response to the deck of it.
Yeah.
I have more of an ambivalent response to the deck of many things.
It's definitely a fun tool to just be like, do I tempt fate?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely tempting.
They did a one-off. What was it? Vox Moronica like in the first year of Critical Role, and they put the deck into this charity stream that they did, and the guy who pulled cards from it actually got like all the good cards to start off with.
Ooh.
Because he went from a level 3 character to a level 7 character in one turn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, anywho,
That's crazy.
all right. So as you guys make your way out, it's pretty easy to find out where the dinosaur races are happening. There's a lot of excitement talking about the race across the bridge, the great race that happens, and you hear people talking and making bets and trying to go, figure out which dinosaur they're going to bet on, and how they're going to go about picking which one and things like that. How would you guys proceed?
Well, I want to go check out the dino stables beforehand, so I have a decent idea about which dino is. I don't know anything about dinos.
I don't. Does Baeridin know anything about dinos? Is that something he would know about?
Make a nature check. You've heard of them. At this point, too, you have seen a few around the city. They are being used as beasts of burden. So you've seen a few, but you don't know a ton about their abilities, their speed, or anything like that.
Yeah, I think Baeridin's just excited to see dinosaurs. I don't think he cares about the race at all. He just wants to go see some cool dinosaurs.
All right. So
This is going to be great.
What you guys find out as you're walking toward the the docks is that once a month there's a race across the river. So there's different bridges. There's 3 different bridges that span the river to connect that island that's in the middle of the river to the rest of the city. And once a month they race dinosaurs across this large bridge, and it's just sort of a fun tradition. Everyone's really looking forward to it. And so as you guys come down, you see 4 dinosaurs and their riders lined up.
Mm-hmm.
And let me bring you guys to that. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So let me change up the music a little bit here. Oh wait, can I change it to something? Oh, let's go. We're just gonna go to Dinotopia. Oh, this isn't gonna be fun. I mean,
This isn't going to be fun? Why are
well,
we
no,
doing
the music isn't fun. This isn't good. Gonna be good fun music for the.
William Tell Overture?
I love and hate copyrights. Like I know
There's a
of
perfect
really good
song that we can't name right now.
Yep.
It's in
Well,
my
we
head.
can name it. We just can't play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What song is perfect for this?
Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
Oh, oh my God!
Let's
Yes.
try this other one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that will be better.
You can't
All right.
sing
This
it.
one is by Kevin MacLeod
sing.
and not.
That's how Bieber got famous. Sing the people's songs.
You
I
have to
still
pay for
say-
the rights
I still say the William Tell Overture.
Yeah.
because it's a race. That makes sense.
All right. So you guys do see these 4 dinosaurs with saddles and these riders kind of standing around. So you guys go over to. You all said you wanted to go and inspect the dinosaurs and try to look at them. Okay.
Yes.
So as you're looking them over, everybody give me a nature.
Nature check. Oh!
Oh!
I have +4 in my nature check, and it's still pretty
Wow.
I don't know if you needed another one.
All right. And the music seemed to loop it.
I found a magic item that I want. I want the Cloak of Billowing.
The
Cloak of-
As a bonus action, I can make it wave.
Does it do anything else? That's literally it.
That's all it does.
That's the best magic.
While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
All right.
I like that it's not a free action. You have to use up your bonus action. You have to like make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I could make an offhand attack, but it's dramatically.
Yeah.
You have to commit to the bit.
Yeah, you have to be really committed to it.
Yep.
Stop and pose.
Commit to the bit. The Gragnold story.
Someone make a D4 roll for me, please.
Which one of us?
Anybody. Just one person call it and make the roll.
Got it.
Okay, I got it. Or not.
All right.
You did first. Shows fastest type.
All right. So this is what you learn are the names of the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, and I will let you guys know. I just got to write something down here.
Incidentally, I found an online generator for the deck of many things, and I just drew 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
I was rewarded with gaining proficiency in persuasion, plus a small keep.
Oh.
Yeah, 25 items of jewelry at 2,000 gold piece each,
Wow.
and a rare weapon.
Wow.
That's a
Great.
good draw. Yeah.
I'm never drawing again.
Yeah, you should just end there. You will never ever get as good
New
a draw.
keep, double proficiency bonus, expertise in persuasion, a keep, 50,000 gold pieces, and a rare weapon. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So I get that all right now, right, Megan?
Of course.
For the deck of many things that you never had in the first place. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So,
All
gents and felines. I'm looking this over, and I am thinking the first one, Aegis.
and you do see
Haunches. Good haunches.
Yes. In my experience, running away from these in the jungle, this is a fast one.
Aegis looks amazing. Just look at the haunches. Powerful.
Powerful haunches.
All right.
These many haunches.
all right.
Baeridin's gonna look up at Aegis. I'm gonna assume that this dinosaur does not constitute a small burrowy creature.
No.
But Baeridin's gonna try to talk to him anyway.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, any inside information about who's gonna win this one?
You see this dinosaur just kind of lock onto you and look like he's kind of stalking, coming forward. And he seems to be like getting ready, like almost to pounce when his rider kind of comes over and smacks him on the nose. Monkey's not for eating.
Monkeys are for kicking.
Get that little looking over at you, Baron. Get that monkey away from here. They snack on them.
Baeridin winks broadly at the guy and he goes, I get your meaning. And then he's going to wander over to the end of the finish line area and hold up palms at the finish line.
You actually would be able to get to the finish line. It's on the side of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
So,
Nice. It's not going to do that.
So you guys walk up. You do see someone who's collecting bets.
How much money do I have?
Yeah, same here. How much money do I have?
I have 301 GP.
Holy crap! How did I get so much gold? Oh, that's right. I'm holding all the gold for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet 300 GP on Igus.
All right.
The one you just flashed
All right.
your monkey to?
So
Yeah.
everybody, how responsible do you feel like being?
I'm not.
How irresponsible?
I'm hugely irresponsible.
This entire endeavor is irresponsible.
Okay. Well, we know that, but that wasn't the question.
I think that's a pretty good answer.
So look up.
well,
Igus
What are we
has-
gonna? What are we gonna like? Buy a bunch of stuff from the undead when we get there?
Oh! I throw them a gold piece and say to the undead, "Here, get a life."
Oh.
Oh, burn, solid
Yeah.
burn.
So I take 100 GP and I bet it on Igus.
Okay.
I'm betting 300 GP on Igus.
What are the odds on Igus?
3-1.
Wow.
3-1. All right.
I'm going to bet my 50 gold on Taj.
All right.
Just,
Split the.
yeah. I don't know which one Taj is, but I'm most likely to be able to pronounce that one.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so here's how we're going to do this for the dinosaur race. I'm going to have each of you control one of the dinosaurs. And
Okay.
we're going to just go ahead and we'll use your stats for it. So it'll be you're rolling your own ability checks. It's more going to be for fun to kind of help bring it in. So can you guys see the dinosaurs at the very top of the map?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Call out colors. Who's
Blue.
what color?
That's Igus.
All right. All right, so you're going to...
Green is Taj.
All right.
Purple.
Which one do you want that to be? Vesta or
Purple.
Iliar?
Vesta.
Teacher
I
King,
guess-
we are not devoured by the horde.
All right, and so that leaves Iliar as green. Oh, no, that's
Red.
red.
Lyra is
All right.
Lyra.
All right, so, Gragnold, you're going to be Taj. Immeral will be Igus. Baeridin is Ilrir, and Xissou, you're going to control Vesta.
Oh,
Okay.
Gragnold Green.
Gragnold Green, fire hot, tree pretty.
Right.
Blue.
So, as the race is getting ready to begin, the riders mount the backs of the dinosaurs. You see, there's this just growing excitement. Let me have all four of you just roll initiative. See who gets off first.
God.
God, seriously?
How did you get?
I don't know what 18.16 is, but I like your style.
All right. So,
How the
It's
devil
not
is your initiative
acceptable.
3.16?
I think the add tiebreakers is checked.
yeah, it's I got to fix that somehow. I saw that this morning, but I didn't have time to fudge it. So.
I can uncheck it.
It's okay. No, I don't know if it's the tiebreaker thing or because it did for my character on Roll20. It did that with my Jack of all trades, goofed it up somehow.
Oh well, this is an unofficial roll.
Oh,
yeah. All right. So as the dinosaurs are getting ready, as soon as the horn blasts, Vesta is just a little bit faster off the line than everybody else. Seeing this dinosaur pull ahead quite quickly, followed almost instantly. The other two coming off, and then our green guy coming up the rear there.
Gragnold, your guy is getting to pay closer attention.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you guys are going, go ahead, everybody, just give me dexterity checks.
Oof.
All right. Coming off, and then suddenly what we see is, I guess, just getting a surge of speed moving forward. Quickly followed by a green guy here of Taj. Then red moving along there. All right. What do you think there'd be any tomfoolery or any sort of race? Would you guys try to knock each other off the path, off the bridge? Like
my rider,
actually
the
riding
person
them?
who's.
I'm letting you guys control them, so for this sense, like, well,
Oh yeah, my guy's 100%. His name is Foolery. Foolery is his middle name.
Oh no. I guess definitely goes for that.
This is like,
all right.
Who's the blue one again?
Blue is Igus.
Igus. And who's riding Igus?
Me. 8 unfairness damage.
I'd like to cast Hold Person.
Oh!
All right.
On both the riders of the blue and the red.
So you can only cast on one.
I'm casting it at 3rd level.
he casts a level higher. Spectacular.
All right. What's the save for that?
I think it's a Wisdom save.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, my DC is 14.
All right, go ahead and make some wisdom saves. I guess it's okay. That's all right, as Baeridin.
Oh!
All right.
I'm gonna take it a step further and Thorn Whip on purple to pull him backwards.
Oh my god.
Even though you're not riding the dinosaur.
That's what my dinosaur. That's what tomfoolery does. Tom is all about the Thorn
That's
Whip.
what I'm allowing it.
All right. Well, the dwarf barbarian, or that's riding Taj, just runs.
he's steadfast.
He's
Taj.
Slow and steady.
he's just gonna run for
It's
it.
probably good.
The rest of you guys are gonna have infighting. He's running for the.
All right.
Let them fight each other.
For the thorn. Okay, so that's an attack. What's your AC?
15.
15. All right, so it's gonna hit. So get pulled back a square there. Gragnold, go ahead and just give
do
me
a high five as he runs by.
What is this?
a general athletics check. All right, he's able to pull forward a bit. And then give me another round of acrobatics checks now to try to be getting out of each other's way and moving around things.
Are you kidding me?
It's like one of your best checks. That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
I
can't
plus
believe-
8.
You rolled a 3 and a 1.
All right, you guys continue to move along.
Taj, pulling ahead.
All right, it seems as though we've got Taj and Ingus just trying to
The head-to-head.
neck and neck at this point. Is there anything you guys would try to do to pull out your advantage?
Yeah, do I get to use any monk abilities on this with this tomfoolery?
Why not?
Why not?
You're
Yeah,
gonna need-
this makes
you're
it
gonna
more
need
fun.
Tom also? That's amazing. You're gonna... That's spectacular.
I'm gonna blow him off. I'm gonna use Fist of Unbroken Air and
Blow
blow him off the bridge.
All right.
Just trying to win this race, you guys.
Gragnold, give me a strength save.
Trying to be, someone with.
Oh!
That's crazy.
This is what I get for trying to do things right.
All right, you feel this great gush of air coming at you. Go ahead and just give me
Sideways.
Yeah, coming sideways. 30.
I knock him. I knock it laterally 20 feet.
Oh my gosh.
I am definitely on the edge of the bridge. I think
Yep.
Taj is out. I think he's in the water.
Yeah, he would have actually tumbled and right into the water.
You were
Slow
doing
and
so
steady.
well.
Unless you're playing with bells while raiding dragons.
All right.
Dinosaurs, I'm sorry.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dino race.
All right.
All right, the 3 remaining in. Give me one more dexterity check to see.
Was it acrobatics or was it?
Just go dex check this time.
Oh, there you go, Immeral.
Oh! Taking off, heading forward. Hang on. Baeridin's comes a little closer. All right, and let's do one last one to bring it home.
One dexterity check.
One more dexterity check.
What you guys didn't know is that Taj is actually an aquatic dinosaur.
Duh.
And he thrives in the
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. He like continues to go forward.
All right, so coming in, then it's this epic kind of finish as you guys see these dinosaurs racing down towards the end of the bridge. You see the riders kind of battling it back and forth, quickly moving around as you see Ingus just come running past the finish line. Not quickly followed by Ilred and then Vista bringing up the rear with Taj swimming slowly back to shore with the rider. So anybody who bet on Ingus, you get your winnings for that.
300. What?
I'm
Boy,
not broke.
I'm getting rich.
What are the odds there?
On Ingus, it was 3-1.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have a lot of money now. Baeridin has nothing to do with this money.
How
I have
much
no
money
money.
do you have?
I have 900 gold.
Oh.
Oh my god. So for those who had paid attention to the Twitter race as well, Ingus was number 3.
Yeah.
I guess was number 3?
Yep. He got a little bit, and so what the Twitter thing did was gave a little bit of an advantage at the beginning. You got a little bit further ahead in the beginning, but the rest was your rolls.
Yeah, Tiger Planet, what's up? How are the scouts feeling about Ingus there? Yeah, what's up?
All right.
Baeridin's got 900 GP.
Yeah. 901.
I'm up there, but I'm not there.
I bet 300 GP on I guess.
I bet only 100.
I basically bet all my money on him.
All but one.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. In fact, that's what Baeridin says. It goes, let it ride. But there's no more races, so it doesn't really. So that was it. So they just hand him a bunch.
All right. So you guys come, make your way back. I'm assuming like celebrating, probably getting some drinks and things along the way.
You guys can buy me drinks because I have no gold.
Baeridin will buy everybody drinks.
No, I will buy you a mighty drink for the fact that I put you in it.
All right. You guys just kind of have some general merriment as making your way back to there, back to your inn. When you arrive back, there's a servant sitting there, a young woman veiled, and as soon as she sees you all, she kind of nods and beckons you to follow her into a back room.
Well, I follow.
Can I roll insight?
Sure. What are you trying to discern from her?
Like, does she look? What kind of shifty does she look, and how much can I trust her?
Okay.
Like, is this like a hey, I have something for you, or we're leading you into a trap?
It doesn't seem to be a trap. It seemed like she was sort of waiting for you guys, maybe with a message or something.
Gotcha. I think I would go with either way. Trap, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Trap? Cool. All right.
I don't say anything.
I wonder if I'll meet that Akbar guy.
All right, you guys follow her back, and she leads you just into like a private dining room area.
Oh, this is nice. This must be a winner's thing.
Are there any hors d'oeuvres?
There's no food or anything in the room. She's kind of comes in. My mistress wished to impart a few other things that she didn't necessarily wish Nori to. And she pulls out a small bag and has 2 scrolls. Should you need to send a word back quickly, this can be used.
Oh, good.
And so you have 2 scrolls of sending.
I'll take one, and I think Xissou should have the other one.
Since you can't read it.
Wait, what? Huh?
No, Gragnold was holding you. He's like,
He still had something. He still has something in his beard.
Yeah.
And she also just bade you know that there's some dangerous entities deep in the jungles to be wary, and that the spores and the mushrooms she spoke of, she wanted to make sure that was restated to you all, that there were magical mushrooms and other ingredients and things found in the jungle, but these do not seem to be safe. Even if you think that something might be safe for consumption, that's fungus in nature, she would advise against eating or consuming anything like that.
Okay, no shrooms.
Don't do shrooms, kids.
Gragnold is 100% going to eat the first mushroom he finds.
No!
Could be.
No!
Don't try this at home.
She wishes you luck.
Just death cat.
And she would not just...
Baeridin's going to lean over to Immeral and be like, who do you think her mistress was? Probably like a queen or a princess or something. Nice of her to give us these gifts for winning the dino races, though.
And she departs and says, good luck. And be wary out there.
You too.
And she leaves, exiting the room.
Xissou turns to, is it Baeridin has Hobbs, right?
Yeah.
He says, Xissou does not believe in luck.
Baeridin will pat Xissou gently on the arm and he'll say, that's okay, Xissou. Luck believes in you.
I don't know how to respond to that. There's an awkward silence.
There's something that I haven't told you yet.
Of course.
I have not fully demonstrated my gift from the Raven Queen. If you will allow me to demonstrate.
Sure. Do you need some music or something?
That would be for you, what you wish. Do not worry. Just trust me on this. Hey, I'm gonna grab Hobbs.
Baeridin is too. He's too lost and bad at figuring out what's going on to have any real sense of concern over Hobbs.
I'm gonna non-lethally choke Hobbs to death.
Okay, explain that.
Non-lethally to death.
Yeah, so I want to make Hobbs pass out,
Okay.
and then
I mean, I think Baeridin would react. Hobbs!
Hobbs
okay.
has 3 hit points, so it's not very hard.
You
It
have a
will be
weird way
okay.
of showing. All right.
this was not it.
This was a terrible.
That was just fun.
Watch. I take out the jaguar skull, and the eyes kind of glow this aquamarine color, and I touch Hobbs, and fully heal Hobbs back to full health.
3 hit points.
All 3 hit points.
I think I have to roll
Wow.
d6s for that, but I've got plenty. So, however many d6s I need to roll.
Half of a decent.
Yeah, 1.
Probably
I rolled
1.
1 d6, and it worked. My gift from the Raven Queen is not only about death, but about life.
Baeridin has tears streaming down his face, and he's holding Hobbs.
Hobbs
but
is
he'll
kind of shaking and, very scared, looking at Zazu or Xissou.
but he'll nod and he'll recognize, like, I could see how that might be useful, but please don't do that to Hobbs again.
Of course.
I thought it was going to be a dance.
Sorry.
All right. Did you guys go back out to the main dining area, or are you just still kind of hanging out in the private dining area?
We're hanging out in the private dining area.
Are they serving us at all?
Yeah, someone mentioned this, and it's like, did you guys want food or anything?
Yes, we would love food.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they kind of
we
come
have
pop
like
out,
our own little party in the private dining room.
come back in and give you some food. It gets to be dark. It's kind of going on towards the later part of the night when one of the serving people from the tavern pops in. There's someone here wishing to speak with you all.
Okay.
Send him in.
So, as the person comes in, you recognize this person as the servant who had been standing behind Lord Nori during your meeting with him. Sits down and goes, "Thank you for seeing me. My lord was rather impressed with you all today and is begging of you a additional favor with regard to also taking care of this curse.
Okay.
There's a witch that lives deep within the jungles,
Of course
Name's-
there is.
Nanazili. He has
Bless you.
great interest in meeting her, and will reward you handsomely should you find a way for her to speak with him or to grant him an audience with her."
Baeridin will say, "Is it a romantic meeting?" And then we'll waggle his eyebrows. Yeah, like that. You
The witch's name is Nana Ziri.
Zeli, Z-E-L-E.
Nana Zili.
We'll call her Nana for short.
Lord
Mhm.
Nori.
Xissou, this name is familiar to you.
Oh,
You know, she's someone that the Tabaxi avoid as much as possible. They'll deal with her if they have to, but for the most part, leave her alone. Part out of fear, part out of respect. So, I don't know if you'd share that with everybody else, but...
Did you say Nanazili?
Yes, he's wishing a meeting with her.
Do you know why he wants to meet her?
That's his business. He can reward you all handsomely. Gold, various items, favors, that sort of thing. Should you make something like this happen?
This would be very perilous side quest for us.
Not exactly side. She seems to reside... Reports suggest she's somewhere deep in the jungle. Place of undeath, so... Might be along your way to stop by and see her.
Due to the perilous nature, perhaps he could put a deposit down in the form of a regent I may need in case tragedy befalls our party.
Make a persuasion check. Huh. Figured you all were shrewd. Consider that payment for at least looking and considering. He sits down a bag of 200 gold.
Pick it up and look at it quick.
Well, hopefully you can secure him an audience. There'll be more. Much more. Speak of this to no one else, though.
And we don't overhear any of that.
Oh, he's still sitting in the room talking.
Yeah, I assumed you all were there.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing, you guys don't know who Nanazili is. But,
Well, that's what I ask then.
Yeah.
Can you explain who Nanazili is? Because this is clearly a name that has significance to our Tabaxi companion.
she's an ancient magic user of some kind. Very powerful, and possibly has access to magics that my master would like.
Okay.
Seems innocent enough.
Well,
Innocent is not a word that I would use to describe her.
Nanazili.
This is very
any
dangerous.
more information than what you have?
My people will avoid Nanazili unless we absolutely have to.
Would you say 200 gold is absolutely have to? It's like, it seems like we don't have to. If you don't want to. But hey, I don't know her.
Okay, well, then let's just keep on with things. Let's get going.
All right. Well, good luck.
He said, wait, you don't want to deal with this lady unless you have to, but he just paid you like half of what, not even half of what Baeridin just won on the dino races. Seems like you kind of want to meet up with Nanazili.
Ooh.
No, I simply wish to be prepared in the event that our interactions with her do not go well. In fact, 200 gold pieces is a little short. The diamond I need to require would be 300.
Good negotiating. Good negotiating.
Ooh, I like that.
Are you telling this to him before he leaves, or?
Yeah, I look over to him as I'm saying that to my compatriots.
If
I'm
you are-
inclined. How much of a sense do I get that this is truly a dangerous person, this Nana Zili?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a whisper.
Seriously, we have to get the instrumental music for Careless Whisper. Anytime we're typing, it's just we can play it over everything. Vamping. Okay.
Yep.
I say to this emissary, I'm getting the impression this is considerably more dangerous than you want to let on, simply on the basis that otherwise Lord Nori would have done this by now. So I think we're all going to need a little extra remuneration for this additional quest.
Not asking for anything dangerous here, aside from just trying to see if she'll meet him. He's, of course, not going to venture into the jungle himself, and were he to send an official intermediary, if you will, then it would be known his interest in her. He doesn't want others to know. You all are happening to go by her route.
I believe about half of that. I continue to tell him, I want to work with you on this, but you've got to be straightforward with me, and I do not believe where you're coming from. If Lord Nori if this was easy to do, if this was not dangerous, Lord Nori would have done this by now. You need to compensate us for the danger.
Go ahead and make persuasion.
At advantage.
All right. Yep. Because of Dapper Vest.
Because of Dapper Vest.
What?
All right. He pulls out another sack of gold and tosses it on the table.
100 GP apiece.
So he just threw another 200 on the table. So there's now 400 on the table.
We can call that good.
The diamond is more important to me than the gold.
You required diamond dust. What is it you require?
A diamond's worth at least 300 gold pieces in this city.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 2. So.
He's in his pocket.
That's his diamond pocket.
He's like a marathon.
Seeing as you all have asked for this much, be expecting you to, at a minimum, meet her and do your best to try and get my lord an audience with her. Failure to do so, put a bounty on your head.
Well, no pressure there, is it?
Of course not. Just business.
Now we have to meet this witch.
Seems like a bad deal.
What? We're just trying to put 2 lovers in touch with each other.
Except if we don't, they're going to have a bounty on our head.
I need to look at the thing.
Well, we all go out of there with 100 more GP, so yay.
Yeah.
And did you say two diamonds?
Yep, he gave you 2 diamonds. Hour day. 60. I have to do some math in my head.
See, this is right where Careless Whisper would be perfect. We just need the saxophone part.
Or I was thinking of
the...
Nancy Griffith more than a whisper.
Which one?
Nancy Griffith? Nobody? Maybe it was just my high school love songs CDs for girls. I need more than a whisper. Nobody? All right.
No?
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to groove along to Talking Heads that you guys can't hear.
More than a whisper. It's right there.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it's not going to look weird at all. But I swear, Talking Heads is playing
Where is it playing?
in the background in my place.
How does it not come into your microphone?
Well, I've just got the gain turned down on my microphone, and I've got the volume turned down. It's enough for me to hear it.
Smart.
Technology wizards.
I mean,
Okay.
if we really want to, I can crank it up, but there's copyright issues.
Copyrights. All right. So the next morning, I think I have a picture that fits somewhere.
Thanks, I'm M. Sven. Thanks, that's awesome.
There we go. The next morning, you guys will make your way down to the docks to load onto one of the ships. You go to inspect the items, so you find down below in the holding area 2 dinosaurs that are your beasts of burden.
Hey.
Sweet.
And you also have your guide there. Your guide is a half-orc named Orbith.
Okay, let's see. Amulet.
Hi, Orbis.
Orbith.
Orbith.
Hi, Orbith.
Orbith?
Hello. So, you guys chose to go by sea. Great. I'll probably see you when we make landfall. Don't do well on ships.
Me either.
Oh, come on the ship.
I think he's coming on the ship. I think he's talking about how he's going to throw up the whole time. Is that right, Orbith?
Your gnomish friend is wise.
Who?
That was in character.
What? Right.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
So it's going to be about 5 or
Just heavily winking to Orbith. He is a dwarf. He is a dwarf.
Oh, this Orbith guy's
Right.
never met a dwarf. That's amazing.
Never a
Right.
dwarf of your stature.
I'm going to go down below and start throwing up probably almost instantly. It'll be a few days till we make landfall. But
Right, have a good time.
I have some herbs for you.
I don't know if they'll help.
Give it a try.
All right. So as you guys
One little taste.
set sail,
So they would probably notice at this point so I call in my little tiny velociraptor friend. Says I don't want to leave him behind in the city. He's been running around on the outside of the city up till now.
You have a velociraptor friend?
How do you call him?
He just telepathically, but he just shows
all right. What is he?
Assemble!
all right, you guys. Would everybody be okay if we wrapped it up here in the next few minutes? Because I wasn't sure which direction you guys were going to go, so I got to finish the prep for the next stage of your adventure.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I had rough outlines for both, but I would like to have a little bit more detail, more cool stuff for you guys to interact with, and to find good pictures and stuff. But
Baeridin's going to turn into a sea otter and swim around in the water before getting on.
Oh,
roll for adorableness.
Adorableness roll.
I don't think you ought to done that.
Oh!
Yay. Apparently I turned into a real ugly sea otter.
Yeah, your fur is kind of like all jumpy, like
It looks like a rabid sea otter.
and
Like that's
you
the
do
only sea otter Baeridin ever saw, and so like that, he just assumes
with a hoodie,
Yeah,
with a hoodie on
that's
too.
right. He does have a hoodie on.
Oh, the hoodie's got to give him advantage on adorableness.
That's true.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Make another roll.
There you go.
Yeah.
Adorable little sea otter in a little hoodie, swimming around.
He's having a great time.
All right. So I probably should have done this before we got on the stream, but Joe, I know you can't play next weekend, but everybody else is good for next weekend?
I'm not here next week.
Next week. Okay.
Or next session.
All right. I thought it was the end of the month you were.
I Well, when are you talking about now?
Next.
So we're supposed to have a session next week.
Oh, okay. I'm not here the 18th or the 25th.
Right. It's January. Are you here for the 4th, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Adam 2.0 and Raphael are good too?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. I don't know if Ryan will be able to come next weekend or not. Or Jenna, we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Janina's being being popular.
Yeah. I think she has a book tour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Book tour. I want a book tour. That sounds fun.
Well, you gotta write 50 books like she has.
Yeah, in 2 days.
No, I don't want to do that.
Can I just do the tour without the book?
I just want to do the tour part.
Yeah, no. We gotta
fun.
crank out 50 books a week, like Janina does.
Yeah.
That sounds hard.
She's.
I don't want to do that part.
I think I might start lending myself out as a ghost book tourer instead of a ghost writer.
Yeah.
I'll go book tour in other people's place.
Oh my gosh. I think that would actually be nice. Have someone meet all the people and do all the press stuff and everything.
Yeah, I just go to all the parties.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go human for me and I'll write.
Yeah.
But next week, because we're moving to the twice a month routine, we're going to be 2:00 Eastern to 5:00. So for our Pacific people, that's 11 to 3, right? Yeah. No.
Yep.
2. Yeah, something like that. But thank you guys all for coming and joining and watching us, and we'll be here next week. So,
thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
See you guys.